They debated everyone at the end.
Oh, Code Vein 2, let's go.
Dude, Fortnite Death Star Sabotage.
Ah, yes, my favorite.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 139 of the Good, Great, Perfect podcast. We're here with the usual suspects, Flame Knight and Todd. Getting right into it. No long intro this time, just because, why not? Flame is watching the Summer Games Fest right now on 4x speed to catch up. But, with that being said, Todd, how you been, man? What's been popping? What's been happening?
Yeah, things have been okay. The last week or so, things have been a little choppy for me.
Okay.
So, when was it? It was Saturday night last week,
Mm-hmm.
and I was on the computer doing some work, and I started getting really itchy for some reason.
Oh,
I was like, what the
no.
hell's going on?
Yep.
I didn't think anything of it.
Mm.
Then I woke up on Sunday morning, and I had hives
Ooh.
all over my body.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So it was really bad. So then I ended up getting some medication. I had some like creams and different gels to use to try and like tame the beast, so to speak.
Hey,
Things didn't really change. So then like a couple days later, I went to like a clinic to get like looked at, and then
God.
I'm on some other medication. And then like a couple more days went past, nothing changed. So then I went to another clinic today, and they gave me some medication to take, and this medication's like magic, and all of a sudden it's like fixed. So feeling a lot better right now. Luckily, just getting over it. Hopefully, nothing happens tonight/tomorrow, and,
Yeah.
and it comes back. But yeah. Aside from that,
Oh my
that little
God.
hiccup there, it was really bad. Like literally I don't know what it was. It was really bad. I was so itchy. Everything, like any piece of clothing I put on would just immediately like make a rash appear, and oh my God, it's so bad. And like all these doctors were basically saying there's no essential like guaranteed thing that actually triggers it. It just will come out of the blue under random situations. So I don't know if I was allergic to something or what. It was weird. I've never had it before, so that was annoying to deal with. But aside from that, things have been pretty good.
Damn, man. That's not fun.
No, it sucks.
But you hit 90,000 subs. That's more fun.
Yes, sir.
So congrats on that. We're on the road to 100K.
Yeah, that was a surprise.
He got the G Fuel
Ryan,
sponsorship
peanut
now.
butter on you.
Oh hell, hang on. Careful what you wish for.
Not on something, man. I'm gonna be honest.
We're spreading peanut butter on the tote.
On the I love the peanut butter on the tote, man. Pouring honey on the joke, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Pouring honey on the joke.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was a good time. Night, how you been, man? What's been happening?
I don't know. It's been pretty busy, but pretty much same old over here. Just doing like a whole bunch of shit now, and I don't know. It's pretty exhausting. It's like, yeah, but we're getting over it. Like, I'm like doing my job, and then I'm also like working with animals, and then also like helping with like the audio and video at like this one church nearby me. So it's like
damn,
a bunch of shit that I'm doing.
My boy is doing stuff now. What the
Mr.
hell?
Worldwide, he's literally on everything.
That's awesome, man. So what got you into that? Like, have you always loved animals, or has just an opportunity popped up?
Yeah, I've always liked them, but I just, one of my buddies at work, he was telling me about like this cat cafe, and it just
sick, dude.
It just like opened up, and then like I found out it was like right by our job, so I pulled up, and then I saw that they had like volunteer opportunities.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, yeah,
why
fuck
not?
it, we'll do it.
Why not? Yeah.
So I've been doing it since like January, and it's been pretty crazy, but yeah.
Damn, bro, that's cool as hell. That's so dope. Man, my man really living life. You got to respect it. All right, Flame, what's happening, man?
Well, while that was going on, I just got my Switch.
Oh shit! It arrived.
Let's go.
Hell yeah!
This guy's gonna start fucking playing Mario Kart during the podcast today. Okay.
I'm sad to inform though I didn't get a Coke and a Pringles.
I did read about that on Twitter. Like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Was that real shit? Was that actually happening?
Yeah.
One of my friends got that.
What?
I guess they only gave that to you if you had delivery day one.
That's such a weird, such an odd thing to do. What a
Like-
weird...
Like, was this like through a certain website, like, or like?
Walmart.
It was just
Walmart,
Walmart. I
yeah.
think it was just hand them out. Just like, what
Okay.
the-
That's so odd.
People are opening up their front door. They have their box, and then there was a Walmart bag, and it just had Pringles and a Coke.
I wouldn't trust that shit. I don't trust that shit.
I mean, I think it's pretty cool, but
Walmart got that shit laced.
no, but yeah, I mean, I got my Switch, so that was cool. I also got my PC on last Tuesday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we got the big boy now. Quick little funny story about it. So
Yeah.
I get the PC, I hook it up, and I boot it up for the first time, and the fan is going like super loud, like. So I was like,
It's that 96 gigs of
uh,
RAM. It's that 96 gigs of
so
RAM.
I was like, maybe it's just the first boot up, maybe.
Mhm.
So anyway, finishes. It's still doing it now. I'm
Oh.
like, okay. I'm like, let me restart it. Still doing it. It's like loud. Like it's like I'm playing like something crazy. So I'm texting a couple of my buddies. They're like, oh, shouldn't be doing that. And I'm like, yeah, I know. So I call the company that I bought the computer from. They're making me download fan control and MSI Afterburner. They got me fucking with fans. I'm in BIOS. I'm looking up shit,
Yeah.
whatever. None of this shit's working.
Oh,
So after like 2.5 hours, I'm like, all right, maybe it's just because I'm coming from a glass case where the sound is more dampened to a mesh case. Maybe. So I was like, all right, whatever, fuck it.
This guy's coping.
So anyway, so on the back of my PC where the on-off switch is, there's this little knob next to it. Now,
Oh god.
prior to what I'm about to say, before I turned the PC on for the first time, I was messing with it a little bit because I'm like, oh, what is this? So I was moving it around, whatever. I didn't know what it was at the time. So
Okay.
after all these phone calls with these reps, my friends, whatever, I'm back there now. The PC's on this time, and I turn it, and it gets louder. I'm like, wait. So I turn it back the other way, and it stops. I'm like, bruh. So anyway,
There's a
basically
knob
what?
with it. What?
Yeah. So basically, what it is on my power supply, it's Corsair. It has a fan control on it.
What?
And you can dictate the power of your fan with that knob.
Fuck?
If you turn it off, it just autos, and the computer dictates it itself, which
Yeah.
I had to research. But yeah, the guys that built my computer, looking at the parts and shit, they couldn't tell me, oh yeah, you have a knob on the back of your computer. When I had him on FaceTime looking at the back of the computer, he couldn't fucking tell me that.
I've never heard of an external knob to control the fans on a PC before.
Mate, you're an external
Yeah, I
knob
don't-
that controls the fans in the PCs, mate. What do you mean?
Oh,
Yeah, so I don't know, maybe it's some new shit. I don't know.
That's some
But
new
yeah,
tech,
that's a
man. I mean, to be fair, you are getting fucking 96 gigs of RAM. They got to do something. You know what I mean? Like,
So yeah, that was like 5 hours of my Tuesday, and then I turned around. I had a million boxes in my room. I was
that's
just
the
done.
worst feeling as well. And you're gonna start cleaning and shit. You're like, oh,
Yeah,
fuck,
yeah,
dude.
I was just done. So yeah, I got my PC this week. I got my cards back from PSA already. So we'll talk
Okay.
about
Holy
that later.
shit.
Did we bing?
Yeah,
or did we sting?
It was in 1 month. It was a mixed bag.
Oh, okay.
Mixed bag. And
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Let them know.
to no one's surprise, I'm still playing 100 days.
No, you're fucking not, man. It's been 3
Yes, sir,
fucking weeks, dude. No, you're not. I'm just not gonna...
191 hours.
What the fuck,
Oh
man?
my god. I mean,
What
hey, at least it's taken all your attention. Must be a bloody good game.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is peak. This is the game of the year, no?
We'll talk about it later.
Okay,
but,
okay.
How are you, Poppy?
Oh my god, I'm okay, man. I bought a bunch of like just like entry level like coffee stuff. So I bought a hand grinder, and I bought like these really nice scales.
Okay.
I bought this I don't know if you guys have ever heard of an AeroPress. It's like this method of like brewing coffee where like it's basically just like two plastic tubes. You put the coffee in it, and then you kind of use air to like push the water through the coffee. So
Okay.
I've just been learning how to like mix and master with the old AeroPress making coffee. Coffee I made today, dog shit. I fucking suck, man. So, but it's been a cool
You gotta start
experience.
somewhere.
Exactly, it's been a fun experience. Making coffee and kind of getting into it in that sense, or taking those steps to hopefully one day opening up that cafe in Japan. I did get a DM on Twitter by some guy that I've actually talked to a few times now. He's like, heard on the podcast, Kyushu's a great area. I have some friends that have done similar things that own businesses in Japan. I can link you up. And I was like, I bet that's the future, baby.
Okay.
I was like, that's cool as hell. So hopefully he pulls through and gets me some contacts. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Otherwise, like, yeah, just chilling, working. Canberra, we've had a couple of like long weekends in a row now, which has been pretty cool. So like, I've had a couple 3-day weekends. This weekend is a 3-day weekend. I'm gonna go. I think we're Rioan and I are gonna go see Stump tomorrow. At least when we're recording this though. So we're gonna go meet his kiddo and all that kind of stuff. So which would be kind of nice. So that should be fun. Without further ado though, gentlemen, Treasure Cruise. Who's still playing? Yep.
Me?
Oh shit! Yeah. Flame's still doing that same damn bullshit mother sucking thing where he pulls a new legend, he fucking tags me. That actually grinds my gears to no avail every time, man. I have the first part on the docket here, Kizuna, just because I want to have a chat about it real quick. Todd, what was your? So there's a few things I want to talk about with Kizuna, but I just guess like what were your initial thoughts on? Or not initial thoughts. What were your thoughts on Kizuna as a whole? I suppose this time around, especially having Anni Legends and such.
I like that they made it more accessible to get the Kizuna insignia. That was
1,000
nice.
insignia this time around, which is, I mean, like that's like 4 years worth of progress in 1 month, which is good.
Yeah, right. It was crazy and super good for like an anniversary period to get people into the game.
Yep.
It was also, I kind of realized that these anniversary legends are really busted because you don't even need that crazy of a team to hit 1 trillion damage anymore. So that's kind of a thing. So every super boss from here on out is going to be kind of like easy. I feel like we
talk about Saturn, man. It's like we talk about Saturn's attack modifier. And then
oh my god,
we'll come back to it.
But then again, there should be a new update coming within the next handful of months, which will probably address the damage cap issues.
So,
but
that's what I want to talk about. I now understand why the damage cap is there. I get it. I understand.
Yeah.
It. So for Flame and Knight, you guys know the damage caps you at 100, caps you at 1 trillion, and then any damage you do above that, I think it's divided by like 1,000. It's added on to your overall damage. So this Kizuna, we were able to do 5 trillion damage to the boss. So when you put that into perspective, Final Tap Quick Luffy was able to hit by himself 100 trillion damage.
100 trillion?
100 trillion damage.
Oh my god.
And this is now why I understand the damage cap is there. Because 100 trillion damage is killing the super boss in 1 turn at like level 50 super boss.
Holy shit.
So, like, I get it now. Bandai, I was wrong. you guys understood the game, you know? But in all seriousness, the damage cap still sucks because, like, it causes the issue of having to do so many more runs, right?
What do you want?
But, like, the fact that Luffy himself was able to do 100 trillion damage, and that's, like, by his own tap, though. That's not including the 50 trillion done by the previous unit and the 20 trillion done by the guy before that as well, right? So, like,
right.
It kind of, like, it's this is, like, where you kind of get to the point of understanding why the damage cap is there. But at least in this Kizuna, I think it was very plausible. The way they've kind of redesigned Super Boss Kizuna is that you want to try to build teams that can do damage over 2 turns. And that kind of allows you, if you're able to do it, you're able to build teams that can do 2 trillion damage, like 1 trillion per turn, very efficiently. Especially with units like the new like Luffy Zoro Sanji that just give you an attack and an orb boost that are really high multipliers that can easily get you across the line for 1 trillion damage as well. But I think it was it the int fight? Like you could literally build a team that like just did exorbitant amounts of damage where you would have final tap Luffy. The irony of it all is that Zoro Sanji still the best legend in the game. Like,
yeah, still number 1.
Still the best. Like this character is still the fucking I'm pouring honey on the Zote. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Let's go.
It's but like final tap Luffy was able to do over 100 trillion damage with his own tap, which is like you kind of get it now, right? And that's why I'm not concerned, but I'm actually like kind of interested to see how they do approach like changing how the damage cap functions. Because if it is a scaling or like a scaling damage cap, like that 100 trillion might actually turn into like 20 trillion at the end after it gets reduced, which like might make Super Boss Kizuna a little bit more fun again, where like you can actually clear bosses at a more efficient rate, which would be exciting. But I just want to talk about that because like I found it astonishing that a single unit was able to do 100 trillion damage, and it's like, damn, Bandai knew what was going on. Hold on, wait a minute, which was really cool. But I mean, you are right, Todd. I'm looking forward to the damage cap changes and all those like small updates that they announced a while ago. Hopefully they actually pull through with like even like there was like other small things like the Chopper Man mission, like claiming them all at once, which would be really good. And then changes to how to build crew, like your crew and stuff like that too, if I remember correctly. Like all those will be probably were needed. I don't
even remember all of them, to be honest.
Like I think all of those were low key kind of needed for this anniversary. Like as always, like the anniversary is that opportunity to bring in and then kind of continue to have new players playing the game and such. So like it kind of I think like at least that like team building one, because I remember it like I'm trying to find the post now. Here it is.
Yeah, I can't find it.
Some update, some changes, TM revisions. Yep, that's cool. Expanding autoplay. Regarding crew edit, implementations aimed towards users who are unfamiliar with editing crews. Batch power up of characters, so changing that, and then changes Chopper Man missions, and then I think there was another comment somewhere about damage cap. I can't remember though. But like there seems like it's the summer 2025 update, which I think, are we in summer now? I don't know the fucking US works, man. So
yes,
I mean Japan. I guess it's more about Japan, I suppose. So like yeah, over the next coming months, we should see something which would be cool. But I get it. I get it, Bandai. You guys were right. I was wrong. I gotta hold that. You know, I gotta hold that sometimes. Something that I don't think anyone can hold, man, is the 11th Anni Part 2 with the release of Saturn and Bonney. My days. Saturn is fucking cooked. Saturn is a
yikes.
What do you mean yikes? Okay, hold on, Flame, you start, man. What are your thoughts on Saturn, man? Talk to me. Talk to me, man. What are you thinking?
We was cooking last week.
You cooked it. We cooked it. We said Saturn, and then we said Bonney stabbing Saturn, and bink bink, done. That's all I'm saying, man.
Well, I kind of messaged in our chat. I mean, I guess you guys can better speak on it.
Yeah, of course.
Like if any of these things are true. But from what I read from the kit, I guess I'll just kind of reread what I wrote you. His support effect, it only applies to celestial dragons, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, so I would assume that as of right now, you can't use him as a support character other than the fake 6-star celestial dragons.
That's correct.
Yep.
But yeah, which I mean, not that is crazy, but what is his support effect?
It reduces
Here's 6 turns of Rainbow Shield,
which is fucking nuts.
I mean, that's pretty good, but yeah, you can't. You can't use
that's
that
why
right
I get mad because they had the opportunity to do the funniest thing by like level limit breaking all those 3 celestial dragon units.
They should have,
and like giving them a limit break expansion, give them potential abilities, imagine giving them like super tandem boost, giving one Super Tandem boost, giving one of them Final Tap, and then giving one of them Super Tandem, and then Saturn has Rush. Like, do you know how fucking cool that would have been? Like, to roll around with the 3 Celestial Dragon units they used to pull. Because didn't they used to appear as a red poster as well, like, way back in the day? Like, when
I don't remember that.
But, like, it was it's such a missed opportunity. But yes, you are right, Flame. You pretty much can't use this unit at the moment, at least.
Well, considering you're gonna go over everything anyway, maybe it'd be better if you break him down and then I'll go after.
No, I agree. But I guess like initial thoughts though. Saturn and Bonney, was there any like missed opportunity there, or do you like it? Do you not like it? What was the general gist?
I feel like they didn't need to drop that Bonney, to be honest. That was a very
that's fair.
Like, generic pick.
It's also a regular legend as well, though, which made it kind of
regular Bonney,
like kind of weird. Like we don't. I think this is like the 4th solo Bonney legend now. I think it is.
Yeah.
In like
Saint Saturn, I love his art though.
It's cool. He looks so good.
It's really cool,
and his sprite is good too. Yeah.
Here's the what are they called? The motion art as well, which is like so
you get
sick.
the motion.
Yeah, that was badass.
All right, Todd, break it down. What's Saint Saturn like?
So,
talk to me about him.
Saturn is a guy.
I don't know. Is he?
We don't know actually what
we
he
don't
is.
fucking know.
I mean, we think he's a guy.
He looks like a dude. He's an old ass geezer, that's for sure.
So, surprise, surprise, he's int and driven. That's
they should have done int driven powerhouse, man. It'd have been so funny.
That would have been hilarious. But still, he is very similar to Kizaru in a way where he gives attack to certain classes and types and then gives a further slight buff to characters of tag. But the issue is he only gives buffs to 5 Elders, Celestial Dragons, and Navy. Yep. And 2 of those 3 tags are essentially unrepresented in the game.
Do not exist at all.
You're basically only using Navy units to get like the major buff, which is really annoying. Lots of HP I've noticed if you use him as a captain. Lots of HP because he gives those units 1.6 times HP, so that's pretty thick.
Yep.
And then the really unique thing in his captain is if you have an attack buff already active, if you activate another special to give you an attack buff, instead of doing nothing, it instead will add that multiplier to your current attack boost as like a buff. So if you have a 4 times attack boost and you use another 4 times attack boost, it will now become an 8 times attack boost.
Which is fucked, by the way.
4 equals 8.
Which is, like, we're going to pause there. That's a whole different world. Like a whole different ball game to play with Trader
Pretty sick.
So I'll post it in the chat for Flame and Knight, but like someone was playing around. Peep this attack boost number, man. Because you can do some absurd things with this unit. 13.25x attack boost with double Saturn. Like, what do we?
I saw a 14 one.
Yeah, it was. I think max. Yeah,
Saturn, yeah.
Supposedly it goes maximum to 14.5. Like,
Jesus,
what are we doing, man? Like 14x is. Bro, like, yo, 2x attack boost. This is the best rare recruit in the game, man. All this time later, it's now bloody 14.5x. Like, Jesus, man. It's too much. It's actually a lot.
Yeah, so he's got that mechanic. And I wonder if when they do more Celestial Dragons, more 5 Elders in the future, if they're going to have that effect, but for different buffs. Like, that could be absolutely bonkers. And then he, very similar to Kizaru, gives a further buff to those tags once again.
Yep.
And then, up to a 7.8 times captain if you have him as the captain and you get the all the buffs active. And then the other effect in his captain is that if you have 4 or more of the 5 Elder, Celestial, or Navy characters, and you have an attack boost that is 10x or more, he then becomes super effective against all types. So he's
that's also fucked, by the way. That's cool.
He can potentially be like Bullet.
That's the GOAT. Bullets, they win him. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's crazy having this much damage, and then, oh, by the way, if you have a color affinity boost, he can fully abuse that too.
Does the color? You know how like in some Kizunas they remove the color affinity stuff?
Yes.
Does the rainbow damage still? Does that not play with that?
No,
at all?
it doesn't go through it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the issue, obviously, is the fact that you need to have 4 of those tags, and it's really hard to represent those tags in his captain effect. And you also need a 10 times attack boost, which at the moment is very difficult to achieve. You basically have to use Bonney or like a weird concoction of units in order to get it because of the way that his special works.
Yep.
The way that you get like the significant attack boost is via having high amount of cost on your team, which makes sense
Yes.
because of the celestial dragons and how they work.
Yep. The cost buff is very interesting as well. So it's 750 cost for the max boost, which is achievable, but it's like
Your team is dog shit.
yes, you can't do anything like right now.
Yeah.
But if we go like so, Saturn's cost is 99 in the game. If we're going to go based off that, chances are over time any elders or probably any like holy knights that end up coming out as well will probably follow. I mean, it's not probably, they should follow suit with the whole idea of being that level of cost, right?
It is weird though, because we have had like celestial dragon treasure map rare recruits before, and they've been like normal cost.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, good point,
So,
actually.
We'll see.
We'll see. But I think because the other factor is like I think it includes it says in his kit it includes the friend captain and the support. So like
Yes.
you have 5 support units. You have 5 support units and you have 6 characters. Like you can get there, but yeah, you are right. The team is ass. But it is just bonkers. Like even like playing PKA, right? Like thankfully I pulled all the units. But the fact that you can just genuinely just go like, oh yeah, let me just pop both Saturns. Oh, I have an 8x attack boost now. Like I'm good.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know, it's a bewildering thing to possibly do. The other small things is like, if he's a sailor, which I don't know why you'd ever run him as a sailor, I suppose. Blow away resistance, restores cooldown when rewinded, restores reduces paralysis entirely as a sailor. Like he's actually like a really solid unit.
That's probably something we should mention. You would probably never use him as a sailor, at least
Correct.
right now, because his cooldown is 30 turns.
Yeah, man. It's fucked. 30 turns is so cooked, man.
The only way you can actually get him to work is if you use him as a captain, because as a captain, he gives 15 turns of cooldown to celestial dragons and 5 elders at the start of the quest.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wonder if they introduce more 5 elders in the future, if they're going to have that same effect. My assumption is that they all will, and they'll all have really high cooldowns. That's going to be my assumption.
It makes sense though, right?
We'll have to wait and see. Maybe one of them will have double special launch or some stupid shit like that.
Don't even
like,
say that, man.
But this character does a little bit more. They also grant the driven territory, which is a nice little bonus buff.
Big bonus, yeah.
And then the action special gives you up to a 1.5 times amplification of your current orb boost.
Which is nuts.
So if you've got like a 4 times orb boost, you can multiply that by 1.5. Get a 6 times orb boost.
Which, again, goes hand in hand with the idea of any future Celestial Dragons or any future Holy Knights. If one of them brings up an orb boost, that's like a 5x orb boost. You amplify it with Saturn. You know, now we're cooking with gas, right?
Even if they bring out one more that does like the same thing as this guy but opposite, where it's like
it's a wrap,
massive orb boost and then like amplify the attack boost, and then you could like use them together and like you could do some crazy shit with that.
And then also like his EX super's kind of cool. 10 turns of attack down and a 50% driven resistance.
Yeah, that's actually kind of massive.
It's so much damage. Like it's a 1.5x damage buff for literally free. And if you're on double, it's a 2x damage boost. Done, sorted. Like it's insane. And then as Flame mentioned, the support is like really interesting with 6 turns of percent damage reduction. I don't know where you're going to use it, but probably in like 6 months time, you're going to be like, oh shit, I can just run this. I can run fucking Figureland Garling and then put Saturn, and then I get 6 turns of percent damage reduction or something like that. And it's going to probably work in that capacity. He has Rush. I think it's a pretty bog standard Rush boost. Nothing too...
It's a pretty good rush because you can use it as the first or the last tap.
Yes, that's a good point. 3 times final tap, 1.5 from the first, 0.05 plus 1. Yeah, it looks pretty
the only thing that's annoying that I found when I was using him
it's different
is that you need to have 3 driven characters on the team. And a lot of the time when I was building teams with him, I'd have like the 2 Saturns and then no other driven units, like no other way to squeeze another one in there. It's so annoying.
I just noticed that it's different for the first or the last as well. That's interesting.
In what way?
So for the first tap, activate on the first tap, performs rush tap up to 10 times adds whatever,
Oh.
and then boosts its rush attack of int driven and striker by 1.4 to 2x. On the 6th, it performs rush tab up to 7 times, but it adds more to the chain multiplier for 1 turn and boosts the rush attack of this character by 2 to 2.5x.
Well, yeah, because he's the last character to attack, so it doesn't
Yeah.
really need to boost all int-driven striker. It's just boost himself.
That's really interesting. Like it's a subtle difference, but like it could mean a lot of like
So it is a lot more damage as the 6th tab, but obviously if you do it as the 1st tab, you get the buff to the rest of your team. So
yeah, and then you got fucking
That's
like
the trade-off.
strength, a quick Luffy coming around doing 100 trillion damage with his final tap. Like, you know, so this is
Hell
like
yeah.
this is the goated unit for that kind of stuff for sure.
Man, could you imagine if we had a Zoro Sanji but for driven?
I don't want to imagine a world that exists in, because that's kind of fucking scary, right?
That would be kind of insane.
That's all right. We can just make Zoro Sanji turn everyone into slashes anyway, dude. So it's not a problem. What about his Rumble kit? What's your thoughts?
Oh, I mean, he's fine, but he's like striker focused, and strikers are kind of bad.
I think he's good, but I think he has no support. Like there's not a lot there.
Yeah. Oh wait, you could pull the Lilith and Vega Force 1.
Yes,
High
yeah,
Rumble.
you can use Dole. Yes, yes, you can do it, man.
Yeah, that's a side note that's so weird. How they make
Dole's
this whole
boost
batch.
is fucked. It's so
They
stupid.
boost. They bring out these 2 new rare recruits, these 2 new Navy units. None of them are striker units, but then they buff striker in their Rumble abilities,
Yeah,
like just to give Saturn something.
it's so
It's so
stupid.
weird.
They should
Yeah.
just buff in. I don't know. Like, I mean, Bluegrass. I don't know. So such an odd thing there. Also, like, Saturn got a 5-star. When was the last time we got a fucking 5-star for a character? Like, it was really weird. I wasn't kind of perplexed. Is it all motion art characters get a 5-star?
No, because the New Year's Luffy didn't get one.
The strength one didn't get one.
He
No,
did
the
not
int
get
one
but
got
then-
one. But he's not motion art. The strength one did.
Yes,
though.
the int one did. Luffy versus Kaido got one.
Damn, I have not seen a 5-star legend in so long. It was really
Yeah.
like, what's the point? I don't get.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, if a character has motion art, I feel like they should only come as 6-star so that when you pull them, you get the animation.
Yeah, immediately, absolutely. I pulled the 5-star of Saturn. I was like, oh, there's an old guy. That's cool.
Yeah,
man.
I think most people probably did, but it's way cool when you get the animation to play.
Absolutely
It's sick as hell.
But
Saturn's pretty cool. I think all in all, he's
Yeah.
a really strong character, but the
Yeah.
issue is he just doesn't have enough support right now. It just feels like he's stranded on an island just waiting for someone to come help him.
It's I think a few people. I also want to mention his grand party stuff actually looks kind of okay, man. It's not bad. The special and the ability don't look too bad at all. But it's just the tags and stuff that's just tough. Navy World Government, like, I don't know, man. It's kind of tough. But it's also like after 50 seconds of battle, so it's like you have to really kind of be patient and wait. But it does a lot of damage. So
He's global strong world ace 2.0.
Oh shit!
Oh, shit.
That's a throwback.
respect,
Yeah, man.
respect.
L support for like 90 years. Nice dog shit. When he got it.
Oh shit! I just realized as well. His special for grand parties targets Psi in striker driven class teammates for 100% chance to evade damage ignoring defense for 20 seconds.
Yeah,
kinda
that's
sick.
pretty cool.
I love these new buffs are very interesting to avoid certain kinds of damage. It's kind of unique.
Yeah, so he might be used because of that. Doesn't Grand Party start like tonight or tomorrow?
I think it's today.
tomorrow.
Yeah. I think it might be
Oh
today.
yeah, either way. So yeah, like that could be used, but then again, it's like you could use this to like defend against an attack, or you could just be more offensive and just do it to your opponent. So
Yeah.
I guess it depends on the situation.
You just pop the special. You just pop your special before this jabron anyway. It takes 50 seconds to load
The issue
up.
is though, is like if you get into a situation where it's like as soon as you start a fight, and if you won the last fight, like your opponent like immediately uses their special,
it's a
and
wrap.
like you
Yeah,
can't do
it's
anything
useless.
about it.
Yeah, it's useless. 100%.
That's the only part that.
No,
would
you're
kinda
right.
suck,
You're
yeah.
100% right. Like, it is useless because it's like you have to wait for the first 50 seconds. Like, I'm popping my special before that if I know I'm going up against a Saturn, like, Grand Party leader. Like, yeah, good point. Good point.
Yeah, if you're going up against a Grand Party leader of this guy, though, you can easily work your way around it, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not really a problem. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's it, I suppose. Kind of, I think it's a good introduction to the Elders for Treasure Cruise. Because I think it was always going to be hard to somehow put these units in the game. I think it is it's a very interesting way to kind of introduce it. It's like I feel like it's very akin to how Roger was introduced to the game. It's like, well, how do you kind of put the Pirate King into Treasure Cruise and make it so it's still like balanced to some degree? I mean, Roger really wasn't balanced at all, to be honest with you.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
But like, I think this unit actually kind of does quite well in being like, you can get absurd numbers, but it needs a lot of help. And I think a lot of people are on a very similar mindset where he's very akin to Versus Kaido, where Versus Kaido released and he had no help and he was kind of ass. But then they started releasing like Queen and King, and they had Legend Jack as well. And then over time, he got more and more support. And then you kind of realize, like, oh shit, like Versus Kaido is actually like a really powerful legend when he gets the right units around him. In Versus Kaido, I should say, there's like 7 of them.
I know. I got confused. I thought you were talking about the Dex one. I'm like, wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
and then I understood.
the Int one.
Yeah,
Yeah, my fault.
Yeah,
there's like 4 Versus Kaido legends. Okay.
Everyone's trying to beat him up.
Yeah, that's it. What's the Flame Knight? Anything from y'all?
On Saturn.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of like what I was explaining to you earlier. I think he's a good unit. I think they definitely could have manipulated his kit a little bit better so that he wouldn't be, I guess, like time gated or restricted as to having to wait for the other elders to release, or other characters that could work better with his kit.
Yeah.
Because, like I said to you, when down the line they're going to potentially release the other elders, I would be very shocked if they dropped all of them in one banner in like one event.
I mean, who knows, right?
Yeah, who knows? Hopefully, their kits can align and work together. But yeah, I was gonna say earlier, in a way, he reminds me of like a better version of Dokkan's Gogeta, because he actually works on like Gogeta did. But I feel like outside of the events that are tailor made for him right now, I feel like he's probably gonna drop out of play probably within like a month or two.
Yeah.
Just because like new characters and whatnot, and him potentially not meshing with them. But yeah, I mean, definitely a cool character. Glad to finally see them in the game. Like any kind of version of them at all. So that's definitely nice. He's probably gonna be way better down the line, but I feel like they could have tweaked this kid a little bit to work better for nowadays at least.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think that what they should have done is done what they did with Kizaru and give us a bunch of free-to-play units that actually work with him. Because like Kizaru on paper is like he's really good actually. Kizaru on paper is very good, but the issue is he didn't really have like a lot of decent units to run with, and then they gave us those free-to-play buffs for all those other raids, and then it made like you could just run all those free-to-play units with Kizaru and you've got like an amazing team. They didn't do that with Saturn, so you're just kind of like stuck. So if you don't have like an established Treasure Cruise account, like you really just can't use him.
Yeah, like back in the day, maybe they could have dropped like a Coliseum Garling, something like that.
Exactly.
Drop Legend Garling right away. Get him some type of non-Navy units to work.
I mean, then again, we're coming up to Treasure Map, and the fact that we have an idea about what like the next part of the celebration might be. We could even get something in the next batch that could be a support for this guy, or even the free-to-play Treasure Map unit for the month could be a support for this guy. We don't really know yet.
I did see that. I didn't watch the video, but I did see you guys tweet about it.
I don't know. I think at the end of the day,
what's a cool unit they could have dropped? They could have dropped like some form of like the Shadow Gore stays like together. Like just like as like maybe not like a legend, but like some kind of unit that he could have potentially worked with. That could have been something else they could have did.
I think there was so many things that they probably could have, should have, would have done. I think the biggest thing for me was still what a missed opportunity to not like level limit break the 3 Celestial Dragon, not Celestial Dragon, whatever they are. Yes, I don't know. Units.
The Celestial Dragon.
Sorry, Celestial Dragon units.
Those characters also have tags. They have the tags for it. They were purchasable from the Rayleigh Bazaar.
Literally, 10 copies were purchasable from the Rayleigh's Bazaar. So you could level limit break like 5 of them immediately. Like, it was perfect.
and they have the cost to benefit his effect.
Literally, exactly right. Like it all kind of lined because that was everyone's. When I first saw the unit, I was like, oh, they're gonna do it 100%. Like this is gonna be the crazy, funniest thing. We're gonna really roll around with double Saturn and then these three schmucks on the team and be doing like 10 trillion damage. Like that's gonna be fucking awesome. You know, like they could have really done something super creative. But that does make money. Yay, Bandai.
The fact that this guy doesn't synergize with Kizaru at all is also something I
yeah,
kind of
that's
hate.
just fucking stupid, dude, as well.
Yeah.
I agree. Right, out of 10?
Oh,
I
it's
give
tough.
him like a 7 for now, but I think it has a chance to improve.
I still think he's really good. I think he's a 9. I still think he's really, really good. I just think he's just
I
gonna
wish
get
he had utility
better.
in his captain, but he doesn't really have that either.
Yeah, it's fair. I agree.
Yeah, I'd give him like high 8.
Knight?
Yeah, also give him an 8. Like his ceiling hasn't been met yet.
Yeah,
so.
that's a good way to put it. Like, there's still a very high ceiling for him. So that's just really a matter of like.
Definitely not a bad legend.
He's
Yeah, for
if
sure.
you pulled him and you're a new player, you pulled him, like that's based. Like that's so good. I think it's really positive for that. So I mean, we take those, right? Awesome. Bonney, yes, dude.
Let's go.
Fucking asked for this unit. Seriously.
The fans.
The Treasure Cruise fans, dude.
All those 3 Bonney fans out there.
I guess after
Then you see, I don't know if you saw the poll. I think it was like 38% of people voted for like a Bonney or some shit, and like some legend poll for choose your own. So
Like, way back, was it?
Remember back
It
then
was
when
like recently, like for the choose your own that's coming up or some shit.
Oh, I fucking hope not. Motherfucker's gonna put
Yeah.
Bonney on my goddamn pool. I'll start swinging.
That used to be great. That used to be sick back then when legends were more scarce and they would drop those polls. Those were fire.
Right, Todd, break it down. What's Bonney about?
Bonney is a redundant unit that doesn't need to exist.
I bet.
If you
Let 'em
actually
know.
if you run the trial quests with this Bonney, like the Bonney trial quest, the Bonney is not even needed on the team.
That's
it's so
fucked up.
dumb. Like
That's
when you
fucked up.
actually run the whole team, before you even get to the last tap, you're already hitting 1 trillion damage. And then Bonney, they want you to hit last with Bonney just to show her final tap, and she doesn't have a final tap animation either, so that's something. Her final tap is terrible.
Oh no, dude.
Her final tap is a boost at base attack of this character
Base
by
attack,
500,
yes.
and then boost attack against reduced defense enemies by 2.5. So only this character will get the conditional boost, and it's a defense down conditional boost, which is like, who cares?
But Todd, she changes super block orbs, man. In her final tap.
That is the most, like, people overrate that so much. It's really not that good.
But she doesn't, Todd. She
exactly.
removes them.
Super block slots rarely ever show up, and even if they do, you can usually find a way either to get around them, or a lot of the time you can just attack with a super block slot. As long as the other characters have matching slots, you're fine. It's not a problem.
But like, oh, she's fucking ass, man. She fucking sucks. I don't give. Honestly, you know what? This is gonna come back to bite us because watch her become like this really like a super needed character in future to like make the link between these units. Like, I don't know, man. It's kind of.
I mean, she's not awful.
Unit.
I mean, like, she has usable effects. Like her EX super or super type is like it's fine. You get color affinity for 3 turns and a full board of tandem slots, which is cool. She has the ability to magnify attack boost by 1.25, which this is the way you use double Saturn and then Bonney special to get you the 10 times attack boost.
Yep.
So I guess if you want to make Saturn get that rainbow damage, this is technically like a 1 character fix for that issue.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you actually look at what she does, her effects are very similar in her special to what the Kuma does right before the anniversary. They basically made the Kuma and Bonney work like side by side together.
Yeah.
And they both have like chain related buffs. This character moves threshold by 7 turns. Like, it's just a fine unit. Like, it is a normal legend as well. So once this celebration is concluded, you can pull this character.
This is a ticket legend. This is a night legend.
Yeah.
This is the one that like, 3 months down the line, Knight sends a screenshot. He's like, "Oh, I pulled this from a ticket, like some random ass TM ticket." You're like, "Oh, bet that's really cool, man. Nice new legend. Let's go." It's yeah, I haven't got much to say on this character. I don't give a fuck. Like I could not care less, man. Like
I guess since I pulled her, I might have to come back and make videos on it to defend her.
you might have to do them. Well, I mean, her support's fucking cracked as hell, but it's only for Kuma, which is kind of lame.
Oh,
Like, but like, see, I guess all this kind of leads into what potentially part 3 might be. Like, Bonney could be saved by whatever part 3 potentially is, I suppose, as well. That's also a factor of it. But like, anything redeemable
Is
on the
there,
Rumble side? Anything redeemable?
I mean, her Rumble's actually alright, to be honest.
Yeah.
Her Rumble is not bad. If you run this with the new 3-sword style Nami, that's actually a pretty good combo.
Yep.
But like,
Leave
that's
it at
kind of
that,
it.
bucko.
Yeah.
Art's okay, alright, guys. I don't fucking know, dude, man. It's like, it made sense. Like, it kind of like, it was the unit to release alongside Saturn, but I feel like Saturn would have benefited so much more if they had released a character that helped Saturn get to like his potential to some degree. But like, I cannot be arsed, man. Like, these final taps gotta go. I don't know who at Bandai Namco HQ, what they're fucking smoking, but they gotta stop, dude. Because these final taps fucking suck, man. They're not good. Oh, but she has Rumble Super Special, guys. She's gonna be really good. Yeah, let me know when you level Limit Break 5 her, and then we can have a conversation about it. But, damn, man. This just ain't it. This ain't it, man. Great. Bonney out of 10, lads?
Out of 10?
Out of 10.
Ugh. She's okay.
She's
I
a
give her like a
normal ass
6
legend. She's a normal ass
6.5.
legend. Yeah.
She's standing up for her father, yeah, I guess, but
Stand up for me, man. What are you doing? Stand up in the game. Like, stop being lazy.
like it's such a downer when you're comparing this to like the, I guess, the participation prize of the first part where you got like, would you rather get 3-sword style Nami or this?
Oh, Nami with shadowed out. Like
Like
microsecond.
Nami is like so much better. Obviously she's an Annie exclusive, but like, yeah, this is like, yeah, it's not the same.
And they need Chief. They don't need Falco. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's kind of lame. Like, I think, like, obviously over time, especially because this character is a slasher. Is it a slasher, right? Like, yeah, slasher. Like,
yeah.
they're gonna, like, as Super Tandem Boost becomes more prevalent and, like, Luffy Zoro Sanji, like, becomes more usable. Like, they're really usable now, but, like, even more usable over time, this character probably will just get better. Like, and more viable. But, like, again, it's a regular legend. It's not all too often you're using regular legends in like high level content, unless they're forcing you to do so, like Grand Voyage or something like that, right? That's the only other point. But like for now, it's like if we get a
There's gonna be like weird content where she's good, but she's a damage dealing special as well. That could be useful potentially.
Alas,
probably not.
All right, what if Flame and Knight? Anything from you guys?
Since I pulled her, I guess I'll give her an 8.
8?
I'll give her like a 6, I guess.
Damn, that's tough. Only got to hold that. Shit, sometimes you got to hold them, sometimes you got to fold them. You know. Last thing for Treasure Cruise. I know so much news for Treasure Cruise, guys. 11. This is the crazy thing to say out loud, though. 11th anniversary Super Sugo Fest Part 3 will have an announcement on June 9th, 1900 PST.
Yep.
Let's go.
And the video is very interesting. I think we are very much aligning ourselves to a potential God Valley.
I mean, it is.
This kind of thing.
It definitely is.
What is everyone's predictions for the God Valley release?
Yeah, we'll let the lads go first.
Young Garp.
Okay. Just young
And,
up. That's it, baby. We get
no,
one.
no, no. Yeah, like,
That's it. Moving on.
like Garth Roger.
No, fuck.
like,
I don't
guess-
want a fucking Roger legend, man. No more.
I don't want one either, but you know what's gonna happen.
You know what's gonna happen.
You know what would be
Probably
sick?
a Rocks, yeah.
You know what would be sick? Let's get another int driven powerhouse young big mom. Let's go.
Let's fucking yeah, yeah.
Kaido make them shrimping in again. Oh, we're
Let's-
cooking.
Nah, fake
Alright,
fake dude
get
and
a-
Carter Big Mom. Let's go, dude.
let's get a big mom versus young Ivankov and
Shut the
Kuma.
fuck
Let's
up.
go.
Shut up. Shut up, dude.
Actually, it would be gas if they do Shiki again. I'd be
Oh,
excited.
that'd be so
yeah.
young chic. Any if it was like a rare recruit even, I'm so down for it. Like that'd
Yeah,
be
that'd
so
be
fucking
sick.
cool.
We can
Man.
we can get rare recruit Captain John.
Come on, man. Captain fucking
Clarissa.
No, Clarice's Nami's
all
mom,
the
guys. You don't
Amazons,
see
yes.
the tweets, man. Clarice's Yamato's mom, guys. You don't see the earrings match, guys. The earrings match, man. Oh my god. Okay.
No,
so
but let's be real. We're gonna get Roger.
Yep.
We're gonna get
Young
Garp.
you're gonna get Roger.
well,
You're gonna get a young
there-
Garp. I reckon we're getting
maybe-
Garling. I really do.
That would,
Yeah.
I
that
think
would
he'll
be
be a
nice.
free-to-play unit. Garland would
Really?
be amazing, but I feel like they're gonna shaft us, and because they know that Roger will sell, they'll do Roger Garp, or they'll do Roger and Rocks, and then the free-to-play unit will be
Rocks. Rocks.
Garling. Not actual Rocks, but like the Rocks gang.
Oh, Rocks gang. I was like, Rocks. I'm down.
I mean, Rocks would be crazy. Just have a silhouette as a.
I like. I
That-
think Garland
that
would
would
have
be-
to be right. Surely, come on, man. Has
That
to.
would be some shit if we got a Rocks silhouette unit before we got any type of dragon.
Yeah.
Nah, come on,
Wild.
dog. Come on, man. We can't, bro. Dragon gotta get
Ivankov
something.
made it,
Dragon gotta get something. at some point.
OPTC first reveal of Rocks.
Yo, that made the
They
game.
pull up on Oda like, nah, give us the image.
What's that guy on
My-
Twitter that
my
fucking like
series.
has photos of like Oda's house, man? With the fucking that weird ass guy on Twitter, man. He has too much. That guy's gonna pull up on Oda, man. Get them images. I think like a Figurlin Garling just makes sense, especially given the whole Gorosei release, and you can kind of hopefully they fall down that route of making them really high cost units, so you have some sort of compatibility, but at the same time, I think I unfortunately I agree. It's gonna be a fucking young Roger, young Garp. You're gonna get probably some sort of Big Mom, some sort of Kaido. You might get like a young Kuma Bonney, Kuma Ginny, and Ivankov style stuff. But if we're following in the same pattern, it's probably going to be one Super Suga Fest unit and one regular legend. That'd be my assumption.
This is like the worst thing ever because yeah, you're right. It's probably going to be a Super Sugo and a normal legend, but this is the type of like celebration that deserves multiple Super Sugos.
Imagine if it was like a young Roger versus young Garp legend.
I mean, I'd be down. Young
Yeah.
Garp legend that's actually good, please.
What do we Dex Garp's a really good bench warmer for Rumble, no? He's
I'm
really-
or just a good Garp, a legend in general.
What do you mean? Psy Garp's okay in Rumble, man. What are you talking about? Come on.
I
We
mean,
can do this all
alright.
day. Other Psy Garp's a good support unit. What are you talking about, man?
Yeah,
Look, I don't
Garp
know.
gets shafted a lot, so hopefully he gets something good.
I think
Or they
yeah,
they
you
do
are
a
right.
dual Roger Garp.
I'm down.
That'd be kind of neat too. I just don't want it to be another like Roger by himself, because like or a Roger Rally Gaban, or please don't. Yeah,
Yeah, what about a young RRG? Young Roger Rally Gavan.
let's fucking not.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that, please.
And they've
Okay.
got captainship, and they're slasher focused, and they
And,
like hitting
they're
crits.
Psy, so then it works with Luffy's. And you know the parallel between Luffy's Sanji and Roger Rayleigh Gaban because it's the wings of the. Come on, man, it's writing itself. It's like Oda wrote this before. Come on, dude, it all makes sense. I think it will be.
Best case scenario would be Garling though. For
I
sure.
think a fucking baller ass Garling, or with him like just sat, or like him with that goofy ass fucking clown suit on, and then
Carissa thinks it'll be sexy Big Mom.
I'm down as a rare recruit. Fuck that, man. I'm not getting no damn fucking no more Big Mom. We have too many damn Big Moms. I don't need no business. It's turning into like Big Mama's house, like 6, man. Like too many fucking Big Moms going on. Like, what are we doing
He's
here?
got another Kaido legend.
I don't want another fucking Kaido legend, you freak.
Young Kaido legend. Let's go.
All right, let's play a game. How many Big Moms have released? How many Big Mom legends have released in OPTC? This includes being part of other units.
8.
8.
I was gonna say 8.
Shit, let's play another game. How many have released since me and I stopped playing?
8. 7. 7, actually. Wait, were you all around for Kaido vs Big Mom?
Yeah.
We stopped at the first Super Sugo. The when Luffy, Kid, and Law came out.
Sabo Ace.
So we have Strength Big Mom, Int Dual Big Mom, Kaido versus Big Mom. You have the randomized Int Big Mom that was the Powerhouse Striker one. Then you have the other Int Big Mom, which is the Driven Powerhouse one. And then you have the Dex Big Mom, which actually is a really good unit. Yep. And then you also have the Big Mom Katakuri. So that's 7 Big Moms.
Yeah.
All right, now let's play the other game. How many Kaidos have released in Treasure Cruise? Legends.
Oh.
Yeah, Dex Kaido, Dex Kaido, Quick Kaido.
Yep.
Big Mom and Kaido.
Yep, that's 3. He's cooking.
Magma Kaido.
Magma Kaido has 4.
Kaido
Alba.
Kaido.
Gear
Alba,
5
Kaido.
5. Gear 5 Kaido.
Kaido
6.
versus Luffy.
Kaido
versus Yamato.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys are missing 2.
We're missing it more.
Is there a Kaido legend with
Super
Jack?
Tandem one.
The Super Tandem Kaido, yeah, and there's one more.
Is it the one with all of his subordinates?
Yeah, Kaido and Lead Performance, the greatest Kizuna legend of all time, no? Come on, guys, get it right.
I can't believe I remember that.
That's good.
Carissa said that she remembered it, but like I wasn't listening. She did say it.
Hey, that's normal Todd action there. Yeah, listening to his wife. Yeah, brother.
Crazy.
But like, yeah, you are right though. Like to quickly, like I guess to wrap it up, put a bow on it. They can do so much. Like this is probably if it is God Valley themed, like there's like 7 or like there's like 10 Super Sugar Fest legends you could pick from. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how they like approach it going with the whole.
Shit,
event,
God Valley's so crazy. They could have literally dropped. They could have dropped like Saturn Part 1 and then just dropped God Valley.
Low key, they should have done that, man. That's in reality what they should have done is they should have dropped Saturn Part 1. Part 2 would have been God Valley. Then honestly, Part 3, make it Luffy versus Kizaru legend. And then make that legend like the best legend in the game. Luffy versus Kizaru. Fuck it. Do something like that, man. Don't give us fucking his bummer. Bro, low key, I think the Luffy Zoro Sanji art is the worst art in the game. I'm gonna kick it real quick. That shit fucking sucks. Luffy looks like a dick in that art, bro. He fucking looks horrible.
That can't be the worst art in the game.
I'm standing on business right now, Todd. I'm standing on fucking business right now. Tell me that this shit does not suck dick. I'm kicking it real quick, man.
That body is not too far off.
I'm trying to find the worst artwork right now.
Yeah.
Tell me that shit doesn't look like ass, bro.
It's pretty janky.
Happy ass, man.
Why is he so jolly? Man. Like, what are we doing, man?
Actually, no. I found a worse artwork. This legend artwork is worse.
Here we go. Nah, that's not fair, man. Different times, man.
Hey, you know what though? That Luffy Zoro Sanji, it don't got that weird ass smoke and those like random.
Oh no, because they have this really unique. They have this really unique. What the fuck was it called? Motion design, fucking dynamic art shit. But you have to pull 3 copies of the legend to get it. Like, what the fuck are we smoking, man? And that shit looks worse than the fucking art. I'm sick and tired, bro. Luffy Zoro Sanji fucking sucks. I'm at it up to here, man. You know why I'm saying all this? It's because one guy on Twitter has not stopped fucking berating me. every time I talk about a legend, he's like, "What are your opinions on the monster trio?" Because God forbid he probably pulled that fucking legend and he needs that feeling of being like, this is the best legend in the game. Nah, man, they're all right. They're fucking okay. Saturn is fun, more fun. Kizaru's more fun. Fuck off. I'm sick and tired of this guy, bro.
This one is also bad. The downgrade that we got with Onami 6+.
Look at them fucking zonkies, man. Holy. She got them Yankos out, man.
Oh, Carissa said the
that.
original 6+ Uta.
The demon
card.
one, right? The demon one.
Yeah, the one where they didn't have Uta in front of it. And
That
it
was
just
that
like,
was a crazy period in Treasure Cruise history.
It was just the demon.
They really said, we fucked up. We're gonna change the art and give you a free copy.
Yeah, let me just put a PNG of Uta in front of this demon real quick.
But then also, can we just kick real quick? Like, why the fuck is it Sanji and Frankie is the PKA unit? I don't understand, man.
But he's in. You can use him with Saturn, right?
But like, what the fuck's the point of releasing a Luffy Zoro Sanji legend and releasing Sanji and Frankie as a PKA unit? I don't get it. This company is fucking stupid. I'm sick and tired, man. We're gonna end the Treasure Cruise section. I'm gonna pop up. We're gonna end the Treasure Cruise section, man. I'm sick and tired. Flame, talk to me about the Summer Games Fest, man. Talk to me about the Summer Games Fest,
man. Shit, Summer Game Fest. I wish I was there.
No, you didn't even damn watch that shit, man. I can't even trust him no more.
All right. So, well, before we go into Summer Game Fest, let's actually talk about the state of play.
Oh yes, there was the PlayStation State of Play. That's right.
Yeah, that was like 2 days ago. It was for once. It was actually pretty good.
Okay.
So they announced a couple things. One big thing for me, they announced the remake / remaster of Final Fantasy Tactics, like the OG game. That the game came out in, like 1997. It's like very well appraised by people that played that game. It's apparently one of the best Final Fantasies. It's coming out September 28th or 9th, I think. So in like 2 months.
September 30th.
Yeah, around there. Yeah, September 30th. So that was one of the big announcements. So I'm excited about that. They finally showed and revealed the release date for the new Silent Hill game. It's called Silent Hill F. I think it's
such a weird name. Can we talk about that real quick? Silent Hill F. What the fuck? Like, why? There's probably a reason why, part of the story, blah blah blah. But like,
fuck you.
Cause fuck you, bud. Hold that, Captain fucking Smelly.
Yeah. So I only played the Silent Hill 2 remake. I didn't play the other games. I really did like Silent Hill 2 though. It seems that Silent Hill F is kind of like its own thing. It's like it's going to be based on Japanese horror, which it can definitely be creepy. And from the trailer, they nailed a lot of great things. Like I think the anatomy, like the way the enemies move, like puppet like it's like very creepy. They did the designs well. The ambiance of like the areas, soundtrack, everything looked pretty good so far. And that Silent Hill game, I believe, comes out the same week as Final Fantasy, or like the week before. So that's kind of annoying. But
you ain't got to finish this damn 100,000 fucking lines bullshit game first, bro. Before you,
I'll get to that later. But I'm actually almost done.
That's cap. I don't believe you.
That's what you said last time.
That's what you said. That's exactly right. You said that last time.
No. We'll talk about it later.
Okay, I'll fucking deflect the flame over here, man. Anyway, continue. What else is popping?
So the first game they actually showed was Pragmata, which Pragmata was revealed in the PlayStation 5 showcase reveal, like in 2019. They literally showed that trailer for that game, and we never saw.
That shit better be the best legend. That shit better be the best fucking game in the world when it comes out, man.
Yes, so it doesn't have a release date, but they said it's coming out next year. Which, okay, basically it's like you're in space. It's kind of like a dad and daughter game, even though I don't think they're related. But that's kind of the I think that's kind of the vibe that they were going for. Kind of gives me kind of Death Stranding, Dead Space type of vibes. It looks very interesting. I think it's an exclusive for PlayStation. It'll probably come to PC at some point. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. They showed Neo 3 for the Neo fans out there. I'm not sure if Knight likes Neo, but Neo's a Souls-like game. That's
Yeah, a lot of
basically all
people
there
like
is to
Neo.
it. And I think the demo's out for it right now, which that's pretty cool. And for the ending of the show, they announced for like the first time in a very long time a new installment in the 007 series, James Bond.
Mhm.
They're dropping a new James Bond game. I think
That's just gonna be fucking ass. I'm gonna kick it real quick. That's just gonna be so fucking dog shit. That game
It's
is
made
gonna
by
be
the same people that make the Hitman game, so I think it's gonna
okay.
be
We're
okay.
so back. We're so back. We're so fucking back, man.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I think it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people were shitting on the young Bond. I think they said who they say is playing it? Was it Tom Hardy?
Oh, that'd be kind of
Wait.
cool.
You might be right.
No, this is not Tom Hardy.
It's who they say is playing him?
No.
Tom Hardy might have been another one of the games from today.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well,
Yeah.
that aside, they said somebody was it was based off of someone, but yeah, it's a younger Bond. It's kind of before he became like well renowned.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, it's like I think the game like goes into like how he gets the
Became-
007 tag.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, basically.
World renowned 007.
Some prequel,
Yeah.
some prequel type beat.
Graphics look amazing. There wasn't too much gameplay showed, so I would hopefully they show that soon. I don't remember if they showed a release date. Maybe it's coming out next year. But yeah, that game looked really good.
Yeah, 2026.
And to end the show off with the surprise, they announced Marvel Talkin' Fighting Souls.
Yeah, fucking.
which is basically
who fucking
Dragon Ball
cares?
Fighters, but Marvel.
No one fucking. I'm gonna kick it real quick. No one fucking cares, bro.
Oh no,
Like-
people
I mean,
do
I'm not
care.
gonna lie, it
Nah,
looked gas, but I don't like fighting games.
Ain't no one playing this shit, man. I'm gonna kick it.
If it was this kind of art style, but it was a One Piece
Oh, I'm
fighting
in.
game, maybe.
I'm locking in. I'm in, baby. The art style. I was looking at the fucking thumbnail. Like, I love the. It looks cool. Like, they all look cool as fuck. You know.
Yeah, Arc System Works make amazing looking games for sure. And a lot of people have been wanting a Marvel fighting game.
How much do you
For
think?
a
How much do you
long
think
time.
Disney paid Arc System Works to make this shit? Disney gonna be paying billions at this point now because Arc is a good company. they know their shit, man. So they got to do some
Yeah.
crazy shit here. I reckon
So
it'd be
yeah,
fun.
that-
I reckon it'd be cool. I reckon it'd be cool as.
So yeah, overall, state of plays usually have like one, maybe two interesting things. I would say this one had like at least 4 or 5, so definitely a W.
Bro, what about the new Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater Flame?
That I'm actually excited for, but that's becoming one of those games that they show every show.
What
So
about the
Yeah,
Mortal Kombat
it is.
Legacy Collection Flame?
I forgot about that. we don't care about these games.
I'm looking forward to Ghost of Yotai. That should be a good game.
Yes, that was another thing. They announced that they're going to be having a full dedicated state of play for that game closer to its release.
That's fucked. I don't think you should be doing
isn't-
that.
Ghost
Man.
of Tsushima was such a good game.
I have to play it, but isn't Yotai coming out pretty soon?
Gameplay deep dive
yeah,
coming
it says
July
October 2nd.
2025.
Oh, okay, so it's still a little bit away. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna try to get that done before I play that before that releases.
Yeah, you got a couple other games to play, mate, before you can start playing anything
I
else.
know.
You know?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, Carissa pointed out that you've got what is it like Final Fantasy Tactics on the 30th. Then there's like a game coming out a week before that, and then
Silent
the week
Hill,
after
and-
that
and-
is Ghost.
And Borderlands 4 comes out that month too.
Oh no, my man is screwed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to I don't know.
Save your PTO.
Man,
Yeah,
quit
get my
your job,
PTO,
man.
take some vacations.
Quit your job, man.
Yeah, quit my job. But yeah, that was the state of play. Then we had Summer Game Fest today, which
Bro,
was 2 hours
Digimon.
long.
Digimon, hello. How
Oh,
are we-
yeah.
How are we not talking about
Go.
Digimon
Yeah,
Story
yeah.
Time Stranger for Night's right
Listen,
here?
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah, I forgot.
Listen, you know Digimon's ass, but Knight didn't even bring it up.
That's
Oh my
crazy.
God.
That's
Oh my
disrespectful.
God.
That's disrespectful. Oh, this game looks like cheeks. I'm looking at each other right now. Okay, my fault, gang. That one's on me. They already have, oh my days, they got the standard edition, then they got the deluxe edition that comes with the base game. You get some cosmetic packs, you get the season pass. Why the fuck is there a season pass in a story mode game? That's my question as well. And then the ultimate edition, you get the base game, you get the deluxe edition bonus, you get the ultimate edition bonus, you get the season pass that comes to 3 DLC packs, 5 Digimon, 3 additional stories, bonus items, you get the farm item Golden Moai, you get the costume pack, you get the costume pack public safety, and you get the Cyber fucking Rebirth costume pack BMG pack.
Let's go.
Available October 3rd.
So Knight, which one of those are you getting?
I'm getting the Pirate Bay LimeWire rip fucking game, man.
Oh, tier deluxe. I have to see the gameplay for it.
You ain't gonna see shit, bro. You ain't playing this. You ain't-
Now we have to see the gameplay.
You're real.
I'm gonna kick it, man. This you're gonna be on the, what do they call it? The PlayStation Plus store, whatever it is, the free stuff.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's like 6 months time. It's gonna be there, and then you're gonna play. You're gonna be like, that's not bad.
No, you're so real.
I'll see you in 6 months I'll see you at Christmas time on the podcast, man. We'll be talking about this shit, 100%. I guarantee you. All right. Is that us pivoting into the Summer Games Fest then? Anything else for
Yes.
the PlayStation?
No, we'll leave it at Ultra Deluxe Digimon.
All right, kick it to me. Summer Games Fest, Todd. What was the vibe? What happened?
It was pretty slow to start off with, honestly. I think a lot of people had like really high expectations for this one. People were expecting certain things to show up, and things like just didn't get talked about at all.
Good start.
They talked about a lot of games that are like already announced as well, which kind of sucked. Like we obviously had Hideo Kojima talk about his Death Stranding 2, which comes out very soon.
That guy talking too much.
And I think they announced that there's going to be like a dedicated like panel show where he shows more of the game and stuff like that. He's just milking it. Basically.
This game going to be the greatest game of all time. It has to be. If it's not, I'm going to be upset because he's doing too much. He got too much money.
Death Stranding is a very divisive game. Lots of people have differing opinions on that one. I don't know if you guys ever heard of a game called Mortal Shell, but they announced Mortal Shell 2, and that game actually looked crazy cool. I remember Mortal Shell 1 came out, it was a little janky, so I remember watching other streamers play it. It was like a really janky Souls-like game, but it looks like they've made like a second version of the game, and it looks way more polished and more gruesome, more creepy, which I think it looks pretty neat actually. So I want to hear more about that one.
Mm-hmm.
The Sonic Racing game looked kind of crazy actually.
Dude, you can play as fucking Steve. Like,
Joker?
He plays the Joker.
Yeah,
I'm the Joker, baby.
Hatsune Miku.
Like, how the fuck did they pull that shit, man? Surely like Nintendo had some exclusivity on them bitches, and then now you're fucking talking about Sonic right here. Like, oh my god, that's actually
a crazy announcement.
Something else that was also really funny is they kind of threw a shot at Mario Kart. They were like,
good.
And unlike another well-renowned racer, we can do crossplay.
Oh, hold that.
Damn, that's crazy.
Sega and Nintendo beefing again. We're so back. Golden Age. We're so back, dude.
I heard Knight mention it before, but Code Vein 2, for those of you who played that.
Liza P DLC came out today, I believe.
Oh shit!
That was a crazy announcement. They're like, oh yeah, by the way, there's new crazy DLC that everyone's looking forward to. Yeah, you can actually just play it like tonight. Like, holy crap!
That's
all right.
I love when they do that. To be honest,
Shadow Drop. Yeah, that's pretty sick. New Game of Thrones, like a tactical game, RTS. Sure, don't know who asked that, but
I'm not gonna lie, because I was watching during that. That actually looked kind of crazy. I'm assuming they didn't show gameplay because the gameplay probably looks like shit. But
come on,
it's an
man.
RTS. Yeah, it's hard to like make it look good.
Having a choose your own like Destiny choices for Game of Thrones. Dude, the cinematic that they showed, I don't know if you guys watch Game of Thrones. Spoiler alert. You're getting a spoiler right now. Anyway, the cinematic that they showed of Jon Snow fighting the Night King was like better than the entire last fucking season.
True.
So having some like vindication in this fucking game from what I should have gotten in the show will probably make me buy that game.
What is this, like,
There's
mouse
that.
PI for hire? Like, kind of looks like that old
Yeah.
school.
It looks so cute.
Looks kind of cool.
Yeah,
I think it looks kind of
visuals
cool.
in that game look really cool.
Chronicles Medieval. I reckon that's gonna be just a fun fucking sandbox, fucking crazy shit. Such a
More
weird game.
Onimusha reveal, which was kind of cool.
What's
Capcom's
Atomic
samurai
Heart?
action
What the
game.
hell is Atomic Heart? Atomic Heart 2 in the cube? Never heard that before. Felt that boxing. What?
Yeah, that game was so weird.
What?
Dumb.
It's like literally you're controlling like a Muppet throughout the whole story. Like it's a
Sick,
Muppet game,
dude.
basically. Yeah. So that's different.
Okay, here you go. Kill It In. 24
So
Square
I'm a big
Enix
fan of
pits.
murder games. I'm excited for this.
Square Enix pits 24 players against one another in a mysterious mansion. Some players are assigned to be wolves and must eliminate all other players called lambs without being found out. Ah, yes. That's fun.
See, are they Among Us?
That's a Mogus,
Yep.
dude. That's a Mogus.
Yep.
Oh, there's
it
a
is
Dune
literally-
game? They're making a Dune game?
Yeah, that's actually out. Like you
Dune
can play
game's
it
out,
already.
yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Dune game? Dune Awakening?
It's an MMO.
Oh, fuck. An MMO in this day and age?
Yeah.
Just go play RuneScape or fucking oh wow, brother. Don't be trying, man. Mafia, a new Mafia game. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Holy.
the story seems interesting. It'd be a game that I'd watch like the story for, not like actually buy it and play it.
Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny.
So
Bundle,
I'm not sure if I was like not paying attention for like a minute. I'm not sure if Todd mentioned it, but they showed a game called Atomic Heart 2. I didn't play the first game, however, the trailer for that game looked really insane. Apparently the original Atomic Heart came out like a few years back. It wasn't that good from what one of my friends explained to me, so this game, take it with a grain of salt. But from what they showed, it looked
yeah,
super
okay.
crazy.
I do remember
and-
Atomic Heart 1.
Yes, and they also announced another game called The Cube, and The Cube is apparently several years after the events of Atomic Heart. It's in the verse of Atomic Heart, so they're
Right.
like simultaneously dropping like two games, which that's kind of cool.
I
So
don't know
that
if
might be
anyone's ever
something.
seen the sci-fi movie called Cube, but that's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Cube.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all I've got
So-
is the Cube.
That's definitely something to keep your eye out for. They also announced Marvel Cosmic Invasion, another Marvel game.
Milk it.
It's like a beat 'em up game. It looked pretty cool. It looked kind of like just like a side scroller, like beat 'em up type of game, like some like NES shit.
Dying
Probably won't
Light?
get it.
A new Dying Light game? What the fuck?
Shit, I didn't see that.
Deadpool VR.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
that was a weird announcement.
Why are we doing VR, man? Just make a Deadpool game. It'd be funny as.
They actually there is like an old console game for Deadpool, if I remember correctly.
I see Hitman World of Assassination. I'm locked in. Mads Mikkelsen? Oh shit. Oh, that's
Yeah, I like
Mikkelsen.
the way that they announced the Hitman 007 and then the other side of it. I like that.
Yeah, there's like a Bond crossover with Hitman, so that
It's a
Mads
casi-
Mikkelsen's
oh,
villain character is
It's a
in
Casino
the Hitman
Royale mission.
thingy.
That's cool as
Yeah.
fuck. That's cool
Yeah.
as.
Yeah, it looked really cool.
I think Hitman's such a cool game. I think it's a cool ass game. Lego Party, you all in for some Lego Party? Over 60 mini games?
I just
Yeah.
Is it like Mario Party?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
You got it. Mecha Break? Nah, we will not be there.
That game called Ill looked freaky as hell.
I'm not there. I'm scared.
Yeah,
First-person
Yeah.
horror
Spoopy.
from Team
New
Cloud.
Scott Pilgrim game.
Yeah, Scott Pilgrim EX. That kind of looks cool. That actually kind of looks sick. Scott Pilgrim's cool as fuck. What else we got here?
Infinitesimals looks like ants video game.
Yeah, that was a weird
8-person
one.
team called Qubits. Oh, it's the company. I thought it was an 8-person team game. Well, that's kind of interesting. Third-person shooting game following conflict between warring bugs. Okay, great. It's fucking
Yeah,
the
so
cockroaches
basically
versus the
ants.
Beatles.
Yeah, so no,
Last
really cares.
Flag. That game's gonna last 2 months. Wu Tang and Wu Chung. Yep, that's what
That's
on, guys.
normal.
Let's keep delving into Chinese lore.
Yeah, why the hell are they making a Wu-Tang game?
That's what I'm saying, man. Surely there's copyright issues with that one. Come on, guys. I guess the big thing was Resident Evil Requiem.
Let's
Yes,
freaking
It
go.
looks so good.
Todd,
I
talk
don't
to
even
me.
like Resident Evil.
Talk to me about
Yeah, I didn't get to watch the trailer, but I'm a very, very, very big Resident Evil
it.
guy.
He's a resi head.
So like halfway through the
So-
show, they kind of announced like, oh, by the way, you know, it's Resident Evil's birthday coming up, and they had like an announcement from like one of the main guys from Capcom who's like in
Right.
charge of Resident Evil, and he's like, oh, we're not ready to show you the game, sorry, blah blah blah, and everyone got disappointed. And right at the end of the show, they dropped the trailer.
Ah, yes. The old.
These guys thought they could debate us.
It looks so good. I strongly
It's-
recommend you watch that trailer.
It looks a
Wayne.
lot different from. It looks like they're going back to maybe a potential third-person Resident Evil.
Okay.
I was gonna ask because I saw leaks like a couple days prior. They said Leon's in it. Is he in it?
They didn't show Leon at all.
Okay.
Doesn't mean he's not in it, but they haven't shown him yet.
Okay.
But it looks like it's based after. It's definitely like way after
Like
like
a time skip type.
like way after like I don't know. At least it's definitely after 4.
Is it
hard
is it
to
the time
gauge.
of 7 and 8, or
What was that?
is it the timeline of like the new games, like 7 and 8, or is it? Like
Well,
somewhere in
it's hard to actually judge. They definitely showed the police station, and the police station was like destroyed and all that. So like it's after the big explosion in the city and shit. And it's like they were like it's based on like these people in like the FBI, and they're like doing some research into and investigations into like people dying
Umbrella.
of weird causes, and it looks like they're becoming zombies and shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
With-
it's weird. It's like new characters and stuff. They didn't show any old characters.
With Resident Evil, like I liked 7 and 8, but they don't really feel like Resident Evil games to me. They feel more of like kind of just like action horror games. I prefer like the style of like 1 through 4.
Yeah, Resident
5's
Evil 2
not
is my
bad.
favorite.
Yeah, 5's not bad, but I hope that they can kind of make it like some of those games, because I think those are way better. Resident Evil 2, I love that game. I think that game is better than 4, to be honest.
Just
But yeah, I mean, I
according
guess,
to the
I guess we'll
little-
see.
According to the little information thing here, it says described as a quote unquote bold new direction for the franchise, and the character introduced is Grace Ashcroft, who must return to a decimated raccoon city.
So I'm sure it's exactly like the early games, Flame. I'm sure it's exactly it's like
That would be amazing. Going back to Raccoon City, that's definitely great to hear.
A lot of
I'm just
people also were
hoping-
kind of predicting like maybe like an older game would get a remake, like RE1 remake, like a new one, or RE0 or something.
Well, they usually do them like they'll do like 9 and then they'll drop it afterwards. The two
Yeah.
games that need to be done are 0 and Code Veronica. If they did another Resident Evil 1 remake, which I personally wouldn't mind, like an actual remake, like how they did 2, 3, and 4,
Yeah.
I think that would be peak, because one is amazing. It's just, it's still like,
I don't like the controls of 1. I hate the tank controls.
yeah, the tank controls. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely better than the original.
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
But yeah, I think 0 and Code Veronica should definitely take priority over 1. I guess at some point they're gonna do Resident Evil 5.
yeah, that'll be an interesting one to remake. That game is such a weird one.
It's weird, but it's fun though because it's co-op.
Yeah.
So that'll definitely be fun to run through.
Like it definitely feels like 5 is like more of like an arcade kind of game.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a very weird game, but yeah, if they remade it like, but maybe make it more grounded, more horror focused, but like that could actually kind of work. I think they'd have to remake it
Yeah,
from scratch, but yeah, it'd be tough, but it'd be really cool if they did it that kind of way.
yeah. I think they said it's coming out February 26th, I believe,
Yeah,
something
27.
like that. So that's good. It's not too far off. It's less than a year, so I'm definitely excited about that. I'm gonna go super crazy on it when it comes out.
Definitely. That was the
But
highlight
yeah,
of the show, really.
yeah, we have one more show tomorrow. There's the Xbox show at
Oh,
1 p.m.
Fucking
EST.
no one gives a shit about the fucking Xbox show, mate.
Honestly, I agree with you, but
No, but
last
well,
year's Xbox show, for the first time in a very, very, very long time,
like good.
was actually really good.
Yeah, they're just gonna show a
So-
bunch of games that you can play on PC.
Literally, the Xbox
Yes.
Game Pass is like one of the coolest things, man. I'm telling you.
And apparently, it's very heavily rumored that it's going to be shown tomorrow, the Persona 4 remake. So that's going to be peak.
That'll be another game that you'll have to play.
Yep.
They're
Add to
all
the list.
coming
Again, we
out,
got to
like,
run
super
back.
early after.
Add to that damn list, man.
I'm gonna cry. Yeah, I'm gonna cry when they say it comes out this year.
You gotta get a separate calendar for these
Yeah.
damn games. You gotta start organizing yourself. You gotta have like schedule them out.
Yeah. The
That's
only other thing to mention
Mm.
regarding this like week is they had a show showing The Witcher. It was like a tech demo.
Oh yeah.
Now, yeah, Witcher 4 tech demo. Now, obviously tech demos aren't like really gameplay,
Mhm.
but that shit looked phenomenal. It's on Unreal Engine 5. They just kind of showed Siri, riding the new horse. I think the horse's name was like Kelpie or something. She rode into town. They showed like interactions with her. They showed interactions with like NPCs. They showed off like one new area, and it looked phenomenal. Obviously, they need to get it to run like that. They said that how it was shown in that video is running on a base PS5 at 60
I did hear
FPS,
that, and I don't
which
believe
I don't
it.
believe.
I don't
Yeah,
believe
I don't
that.
believe that. That shit was definitely on PC.
It lines for their teeth.
That shit was made on a fucking like supercomputer, man. Like, what are you
Yeah.
talking about?
But yeah, that was really nice to see. I think another funny thing to bring up real quick is this got released during our time off.
Oh yeah.
What's your guys?
Oh
what's your guys'
shit!
thoughts on
True. It's a good point.
Tony,
the-
Tony Chopper.
The Boku Doctor, fucking head ass, man. I mean that's
Like
I like it.
I don't think he looks bad, but like he still looks like weird.
He looks. I think he needs to be a bit chubbier.
Yeah, I agree.
I think he's too damn. They ain't feeding that boy. I think he's.
There's not much else they could really do. I think no matter what they would have done, there's gonna be a group of people that complain, right?
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
Like, you can't make everyone happy.
I think he needed.
He looks like
little bit-
Paddington if he went down a wrong path.
Paddington, if you went down the wrong path.
Yeah, started doing drugs.
Bruh. Did anyone get Elden Ring Night Rain?
Nope.
Yeah, I did.
All right, night. Break it down. Night rain. What's that? I guess we're gonna hold on. Let's go to the game corner. I suppose.
Night Rain.
Yo, he's
Huh.
figured it out,
Oh.
dude.
Oh,
Yeah, dude. All right, what's
Oh.
everyone? Night. Talk to me about Night Rain. We're gonna go to the game corner, so it's easier.
Yay.
okay.
What's happening in Night Rain, dude?
I don't know. It's pretty fucking fast. Like
In a
every
good way, or
fucking.
in a good way, or a bad way?
I don't know. It's like kind of mixed. Like every so like each like session is like comprised of like 3 days, and they're all like 15 minutes long, like a piece. Like maybe the last day is a little longer. I don't fucking know, but so yeah, you're just like running around trying to like get loot and weapons and whatnot, and then you want to try and like kill like bosses as fast as you can, and then like get like newer weapons, and then at the end of the day, well, there's like a rain circle like Fortnite that's like closing in on you every like 5 minutes, and at the end of the day, you're like trapped in this one area, and then you have to fight like a boss, and then after you beat the boss, it like starts over the next day where you can basically like finish up like getting the last upgrades and whatnot, and then there's a boss for that second day, and then once you defeat that boss, you can go and fight the Night Lord, which is like the big raid boss that's at the end of each night. And then there's like different ones. I believe there's 8 of them in total,
Mm-hmm.
and you just like beat them like in order.
I watched some videos of some of the boss fights, and some of them look really cool.
Yeah, they have really
Pretty
cool
sick.
designs.
Yeah.
Do you think it's something that you can play like long term, or do you think it's just kind of like it'll leave you?
Well, this is like my first roguelike that I ever played, so like I feel
mate.
like I'll play it for a bit, but
We need to get
I
you
don't
to
know.
we need to get you to fucking play
Yeah.
the Binding of Isaac, man, or something like that. You need to play some Binding
Yeah,
of Isaac
one day.
shit. One day. That's the goat right there. Good eats.
But
Anything else you're playing?
they are adding like some DLC, so they might add like more. They are adding like more shit, so I guess it'll like sustain it for a bit. But yeah, we'll see.
I love it. Anything else you've been playing?
Playing Shin Megami Tensei 5. I'm like at the end of that game basically.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Flame, let us know what's going on, man.
I don't I don't even remember where I was at last.
Neither do we. Don't worry.
So yeah, basically this game actually has 100 endings. It has about like 20 different routes. The routes are different enough to actually go through them, but as you continue to go through them, you start to see like similar scenes where like the same things are like kind of happening. So there's only so many times like I'm like, oh, we're going to the beach. Oh, we're having a barbecue. Oh, we're having a little festival. Like, so I got to around ending 74, 75. And
I can't
then
believe
today-
this game held
God.
your attention for so long.
Yeah.
well, the only reason it is because I'm sick of it. I've been sick of it
I'm
for like 3
sick
weeks
of
already,
it.
but
And he's still playing. I'm
But-
just playing that Treasure Cruise though.
I want to know what the fuck this true route that I was locked off is. Like, this shit better be like the greatest thing I've ever played in my life.
If it is some
Um,
straight cheeks, mate, Flame ain't coming back. that guy's
yeah.
gone.
But yeah, anywho, today I was like, you know what? Honestly, fuck this shit. I just started straight skipping. I skipped like 15 endings. I did it in like 3 hours. So I'm on ending 90 now.
Oh, you're so close. Surely you're so close.
Yes, I'm very close now. I actually unlocked the route for the true ending. I started to play that. That was actually good. That's what I've been waiting for. But yeah, there's been a bunch of like very meaningless, pointless endings, routes. But I am a little upset though because in the true ending route that I'm playing now, they're heavily talking and referencing about, of course, one of the 2 routes that I just skipped. Out of all the other fucking 80 endings that I did, they want to talk about these 2. So yeah, I'm actually a little triggered about that, but honestly, I don't care. By the next episode, I should be
Fuck
All
me,
right,
mate.
brother.
That's what you said last time.
no,
And
but this time 100%.
And then you said that the time
And
before
I-
that too, you freak.
And then I could finally
Move
play
on.
Mario Kart.
You're playing fucking Mario Kart, man. Todd, what you been doing, man? What you been playing? You been gaming?
I haven't been playing any video games aside from One Piece Treasure Cruise.
Oh, it's the best game in the world anyway, so it's no problem.
Yeah, been trying to do lots of videos and stuff. Path of Exile 2 is like the game that Chris and I had been playing a lot throughout the year. We hadn't been playing in a while, but Path of Exile 1 just received a crazy bunch of new updates, so that's kind of cool. I think Path of Exile 2 probably doesn't get another update for another month or two yet, so I think it's another 2 months. So probably won't be jumping back on that until that gets an update. But in terms of video games, yeah, nothing really new has been coming out that I wanted to jump into. I had to make some space on my computer, so I ended up uninstalling Expedition 33, which was kind of unfortunate, but I had to. Because my tier list was fucking 3 hours long.
Did you end up finishing that? Or playing
no,
it, or?
no, I didn't end up finishing it, but when I was like dealing with my illness over the last couple of days, I basically just like sat in the bedroom and just literally watched all the cutscenes. So I know what happens. It gets a little convoluted towards the end, that's for damn sure. I'm not going to spoil it or anything, but it gets really convoluted. But I wouldn't. I'm definitely thinking that game is going to be like Game of the Year contender, no doubt.
That's the next game I will be playing. So next month,
you're gonna enjoy the hell out of it. Considering like you like the turn-based RPGs kind of thing, yeah, you're gonna absolutely love it.
Yes, and I guess I guess I could have spoke about this earlier. But I'm actually making my YouTube comeback.
There we go.
YouTube comeback. Okay.
This month, but I'm not doing reactions no more. I'm gonna actually be a normal person.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. No longer a DJ. I can finally say it. I can finally speak my mind. No longer a fucking loser. You make some real ass shit, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be mainly posting like just game stuff.
There we go. Now we're cooking with gas.
Not Gacha, like actual games.
Nah. Trader Cruise comeback. Let's fucking go, dude.
All right, I'm kidding. But yeah, Expedition 33 is gonna be the second game I'm gonna release a video about. The first video I'm making a video about is I'm making a fucking review on the bum-ass game I'm playing.
It's gonna be like a fucking 7-hour review. Like fucking hell, cunt.
It's gonna be I played this game for 200 hours, so you didn't have to.
That's a great title. That's a great title. I played this game for fucking 20 years, so you didn't have to. It's all right.
So yeah, that's what's gonna be going on later this month.
Love it. What have I been playing? We all got into the beta for Rematch. I don't know if you guys have seen that game.
Yep.
Rematch,
that game is fun as fuck. It's like soccer, but it's like a Rocket League style. It's kind of weird.
Okay.
But like
like
basically,
like cartoony.
Yes, I did see that.
You know the develop. You know like the fighting game Sifu, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the same guys that made that make Rematch. So like
interesting.
You have a lot of like autonomy over like what you can kind of do with the player and like when you're like actually playing the match itself. Like, but it's like so like the skill ceiling is gonna be like insanely high, which I think is really exciting. But it's super fun. We played the beta for a bit, and then the beta went down, and then the beta came back up. But I think it's coming out like June like 19th or 20th. And it's gonna be straight on the fucking Game Pass. So I'm like, hell yeah, like I'm locked in.
Oh, easy.
Hella fun. And also, my friend and I, we started playing Super Mega Baseball 4 because it's on the Game Pass as well. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Super Mega Baseball
I've
before.
never heard of that.
It came out like fucking like 7 or 8 years ago, and it's just like this cartoony style baseball game, and that's literally what it is.
The cover of the game looks ridiculous.
It's so jokes, but it's actually such a fun game. It's such a good game as well, and you can play like co-op. So me and him are like we have a quote unquote a franchise, and like we're playing with a team, and like we've won our first 2 games of the season. You play through the season, you go to playoffs, you go to championships, and like it's kind of just like just something to just play in the background. And again, you know, you can get EA Play as part of the Game Pass, and we're just like fuck it, man. It's something to play. We don't have to spend any additional cost. We've been playing that. We jump back into FIFA a little bit. There's like a lot of like random games we've just been like cycling through. Still playing like Cobblemon Minecraft. Like I don't know, man. We're just reliving the nostalgia era, I suppose, more than anything. But
nice.
A little bit of that. Yeah, it'd been kind of fun, but less fun, I suppose. Though, Flame, take me to the TCG corner, man. What's popping? What's popping in that world, dude?
There's actually a lot.
A lot.
Well,
Really?
first and foremost, let's post these PSA grades.
Nah, first and foremost, Digimon. Night, what's happening, man?
Yay.
Nothing. Okay, moving on. Flame, how's your PSA?
Right.
How's your PSA? How's the PSA stuff going?
They're coming in. They're coming in.
We're loading up. No, you gotta hold that, bruh. This one's on you. The Digimon hate train. That's on you. That's your fault. That's on you, bro. I can't help you there.
So yeah, I basically got a bunch of 10s and 9s. I was really upset on like
Holy
two,
fuck.
like 3 of my big cards from Journey Together: the Lily's Clefairy, the Iona Belly Bolt, and the Iona's Belly Bolt Ultra. I got 9s. I don't know why I got 9s. Though. Literally super crisp, perfect centering. So they just kind of fucked me over on those. I think.
Yep.
I was
shout
thinking
out
about
to PSA.
honestly. Yeah, I think I was honestly thinking about cracking it and.
Damn.
But yeah, I surprisingly got it back really quick. I sent those cards in on, I believe, April 26th, and I got those cards back like a week and a half ago. Like it was like a month compared to the last time I did it. It was like almost 3.5 months.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the fuck they had going on this month, but hopefully they continue that. But yeah, in Pokemon, Destined Rivals released on the 30th. I bought some boxes. Unfortunately, we weren't recording, so I couldn't do it on the cast. But I pulled the second biggest hit of the box. I got the Cynthia's Garchomp.
Oh,
which
Yes,
was
sir.
Let's go.
Yeah, that was very exciting. I got some other interesting cards as well. I got the Misty's Psyduck, Misty's Lapras. I got one other SAR. I don't remember which one it is. It's in my binder, but yeah, overall, I think I went 17 for 18 on hits. I only got one duplicate, so that was really nice.
Damn.
Yeah. On Pokemon's side of things, that just released, I think, in Japan. They're getting ready for the black and white set. A bunch of the cards started getting revealed. They showed the SAR for Zekrom and Reshiram, which they look really sick.
yeah.
The only thing about that set is it's gonna have like, I think every single mon is gonna have a or some sort. So that set's gonna have like 800 cards. So
Fucking hell.
Yeah, the black and white set's gonna go it's gonna go crazy.
yeah, unfortunately, well, I guess not really unfortunately, but unfortunately, I have to skip this set because shit ton of money, so I can't buy nothing
Yep.
for like a few
Damn
months.
cards, man.
'Cause- The black and white set's like being split into 2, right?
Yeah, yep.
Like yeah. So and is it gonna have normal booster boxes or is it only like elite trainer box kind of situation?
So when I was doing initial research, I didn't see booster boxes, but as of recently, on the Japanese side, I saw some pictures of booster boxes, but when
Yeah,
I
I
go
think
like
Japan always does booster boxes, but then sometimes they split it up for English, like the special
Yeah.
sets.
yeah, because like
Weird.
for example, if you go on like some of the sites to like do pre-orders, they don't have booster boxes on here. They have the Elite Trainer boxes with booster
Yep.
bundles. So I don't think we're getting booster boxes for this set, which is another reason I didn't want to even buy this set because I learned my lesson. Prismatic Evolutions. Now that I know, in the English boxes, you're literally not guaranteed anything. That's awful.
Yep.
Especially because they're super overpriced anyway. Like those
Yeah.
boxes, they're gonna be like $130, $140 for like 10 packs. That's ass.
Hell nah. The hell nah.
Fuck
man.
Yeah,
that.
yeah, you're
Hell
better
no.
off. You're literally better off just buying.
Correct. Yeah.
So
Pokemon
yeah,
has gotten
so
so freaking absurd. Like it's so dumb.
Yeah, so any non-booster box set, I'm just not buying. It's not worth it.
I can't wait for Pokemon to go back through the cycle where none of these like big content people buy it anymore, and then go back to like being cool again and like actually purchasable and cheap. And then fucking, then like then another 6 months later, there's like, yo, I just bought opening 100 booster packs, yeah. And you're like, okay,
Pokemon are pretty smart though, because like they're cashing in on the hype by like actually making god tier sets.
Yeah, it's very smart, very intelligent design from them.
I'm actually glad that I'm skipping out on this set because they did say that, I'm not sure if it's the next set, but one of these upcoming sets they're bringing back megas. So I think that's probably going to be
so cool. I'm so in for megas. Megas are cool as fuck, dude.
Megas will probably come out in the January set.
Yeah. I don't think we have leaks for any of the other sets other than that one so far. But yeah, that's really what's going on with Pokemon. Yu-Gi-Oh! Nothing really. The next set's Duelist Advance, that's coming out in July. One Piece just dropped a Fist of Divine Speed.
Yep. Carissa and I went to a bunch of pre-releases.
Oh yeah, nice. How'd that go?
Well, not a bunch. We went to 2 pre-releases. Carissa got some really good pulls actually. So in this set, they've got like alternate art event cards. So I'll post it here. So you got like the normal event, and then there's like a fully textured, like manga-ish kind of one.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
that's cool.
That Gear Second event's like $150 card. It's sick as hell. And then she got another one in the second pre-release that she did. She got the Red Hawk one.
Holy,
that's
cool.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, what the hell?
And then there's one more in the set as well, which is Kobe's Honesty Impact. Post that. It's actually got all the manga panels and stuff on it.
Oh, that's cool as fuck too. What the fuck?
Yeah, they're like fully textured and like all white, and then like you got the colors for all the lines and stuff. It looks really, really good.
That's base as fuck.
So Carissa got really lucky with that. My pulls were absolutely trash. But the big thing about OP11 is there's a new leader that I am going to be building my deck. Well, I have the deck pretty much built for, but it's for this guy right here.
Oh, Slam Jam, come back,
Mr. Slam Jam.
Slamming
this whole set is kind of based around Luffy versus Katakuri.
Oh shit, okay.
It's pretty sick. There's also a new Nami leader in this set, and she's very, very good. So I think there's going to be some nice cards in this set. There's a Shirahoshi leader that no one cares about because she's trash. There's a Jinbei leader, and he's also bad. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And also, just today, they released 6 new starter decks.
Holy fuck.
Which give support for a bunch of older decks like Blackbeard, Buggy, Yamato, Bonnie, Shanks, and another Luffy deck got like a bunch of support cards. So I went down to one of the card stores near me, and I bought a bunch of them today.
What the fuck is that Luffy card, man? What the hell?
That's the head of the set.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's worth more than the manga rare.
What the?
Yeah, it's gross.
Dude,
it's like it's like
OPTC is fucked, man. It's such a good fucking. All I hear about
it's crazy.
It's so expensive.
It's crazy though, because like the cards, they're like really collectible. They are worth a lot, but also people play with the cards as well, which is something that I think is also really cool. Like you see some like random people in my locals, and they're like got like full playsets of mangas for like cards in their deck. Like, bro, what are you doing? Some people just don't care.
Fuck them. I'd use the worst possible cards in my deck because I think it'd be funny as.
Like, right? Of course you would.
Hey, whoa. What's that supposed to mean, man?
But it's a pretty cool set, and then the new starter decks are out. And the interesting thing about these starter decks is that they're actually come out in English first, and then they'll be released in Japan, I think, later this month. So I think they're kind of setting us up because April next year they're going to do the simultaneous release for all the cards from that point onwards. So I guess they're going to start bringing out whenever they have like starter decks that they'll try and bring them out at the same time now. And I think that we're going to speed up our set releases, I think, as well. Kind of like, bring the vibes back from when Treasure Cruise did their catch-up period.
Oh, yeah.
Just have like so much stuff dropping at once. But I think it's going to be for the best because it's for the competitive scene, it's better if all regions get the cards at the same time.
Yeah. Do you think do you still kind of quote unquote compete and stuff, or what's the
Yeah, we haven't really been playing a bunch because we've been doing other things, but we've been getting back into the game recently because of the new set and the new starter decks.
Yeah.
Carissa is currently using Blackbeard deck. She's always been a hater of Blackbeard, but then when she actually tried the deck, she's like, oh my god, this is actually really cool. The whole point of Blackbeard is to negate your opponent's stuff, basically. So she's like, oh my god, that seems like really boring, blah blah blah. I hate getting my stuff negated. And then when she actually likes negating other people's stuff, she's like, oh no, this deck is gas. so she's on that now. And then I've got Katakuri and Doflamingo still. I'm gonna try and build a buggy deck. Oh, Carissa just ran in and said it's so much fun.
So
There
much
you go.
fun to, like, being able to just basically make your opponent not be able to play the game. It's like the world's greatest feeling ever.
Yeah, feels good.
Being a
It's
hater
like
is
when you
fun,
play
man.
and you just never die.
Being
Yeah.
a hater is fun.
Great.
So yeah,
Very
OPTC
cool.
has been fun.
Anyone still playing TCG Pocket?
Yeah, still log in
Yeah.
every day or two.
I just log in and pop packs.
Damn, man, you're better than me. I fucking good that shit. Again, it was dick. Good on yous. All right, let's quickly jump into in other news. Just real quick.
Cool.
The Saint Saturn Starfall campaign is wrapped up, which is thank fuck, because it was made to my attention. Thank you, Flame.
Yeah, what's this fiasco? What do you mean by fiasco?
So I don't know if you saw like what stuff the when you kind of connect your Twitter account to this campaign is.
Yes, okay.
But it is very fucked. Very, very cooked. You can the connection can see posts, it can see your profile information and your account settings, it can see your account, who you follow, mute, and block. It can follow and unfollow accounts for you. It can update your profile and account settings. It can create and delete posts for you and engage with posts created by others. It can create, manage, and delete lists and collections for you. It can mute, block, and report accounts for you. So essentially, what
It can manage your Twitter account.
it can literally turn you into a bot account. So now that the campaign is done, I would highly advise people after the rewards are distributed, because you don't want to fucking miss out on them. Once they're distributed, you can go to your account settings. You can click on account settings, and I think you can click on like security and account access. You can go to connected accounts, and then I think it's somewhere in here, or like it's something. There was a particular so apps and sessions. I think it is connected apps. And then it would be their hashtag Saint Saturn Starfall campaign. And I would be revoking the permissions to that app once you get your rewards, because fuck that. And Treasure Cruise is very sneaky for doing it and kind of putting it out there. So there we go.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember when I saw it. Like when I was reading it, I was like, "Yo, this is
Fucked
like
up.
crazy." And like I didn't remember, obviously, because I haven't played it in a long time. I'm like, did they do this for every
No, this is
like Twitter event?
no. So basically, they do this on. They've done these events on JP forever. Like every time that like they do this kind of stuff on JP, Treasure Global would get like a quiz or like some sort of SNS campaign to get the same rewards.
Yeah.
But this was cooked, and I'm like, fuck that, man. So be cautious. Maybe in future use a burner account for Twitter as a just in case. That's what I'll be doing going forward, because fuck that. The other thing I want to bring up is, hey, more bugs. There was the Assault Rumble bug, which just
Hilarious.
makes no sense. So the bug for Flame at Night, the Assault Rumble, the way that it works is that each of the bosses has like a type. That's pretty much it. They basically flipped the typings on the bosses. So
visually they looked one type, but in the game's code they were another type.
So people were using teams and being like, dude, like for example, I think it's like like PvP Legend Apu is meant to like reduce something for Psy characters, and he just wasn't doing anything. And everyone's like, oh, it must just be like a random bug. Nah, turns out it was just the wrong typing. So they actually have done a cool thing where they've ended Assault Rumble early. They've given out the rewards for Assault Rumble, and they're rerunning the season with the correct typings now, which is kind of neat, because if you just play it once a day, you're going to end up walking away with an extra like 20, 30 gems anyway, which is kind of cool. So that's actually a big ups to them, but probably a bug or a problem that should just never have happened in the first place. So shout out Trader Cruise for that With that being said, though, I
Right.
want to go from in other news to the shout outs. Woohoo! Hey. If you've enjoyed today's episode, make sure you go down there, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And Knight, what are they commenting down below today?
We back.
We back in the comment section down below if you made it this far. And if you've been joining us, you want to support us financially, you can do so via the join button. Plenty of different tiers at different price points. I'm going to give a massive shout out to our GGP producer of Alexander Wisniewski and our good members of Stump, Red Halo, Dr. E Recshin, Wankafella, Mike Shallow, Kiri Krasu, and Obsidian Steed 117. Thank you guys for the continued support. We do greatly appreciate it. And from everyone's favorite section into the shout outs, everyone's actual favorite section, it is the Q&A.
The Q&A.
If you have any questions you want to send through us, you can do so via Twitter, our GGP Podcast, or our YouTube community tab. First question comes in from Obsidian Steed. He asks, need some chaos on the podcast. Give me your hot takes for these topics. So the first one is, worst anime/manga protagonist. Ooh.
Okay, I haven't seen
Just
the
protagonist?
full.
Protagonist, yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen the full show because I couldn't stand it, but the ReZero main guy.
I love it.
No,
Yes, dude.
Subaru. Well, like you said, you didn't watch the whole thing, but Subaru gets heavy character development in season 2 and 3.
Fuck him, he's still cringe. You can hold that. What's the guy from Tokyo Ghoul? Fuck that guy. That guy sucks dick.
Kaneki.
Kaneki?
A lot of my have don't chill on him,
Nah,
bro.
fuck, Tokyo Ghoul sucks
Nah.
ass. I'm staying on business here.
No, that's crazy.
I've been staying on business this whole man. Tokyo Ghoul for one of the
That's
worst. I've ever watched in my-
crazy.
I would drop Tokyo Ghoul 3 eps. I'm gonna kick it. I'm gonna tell you right
Oh.
now. I got that shit.
No, but
Fuck you.
no, the anime's ass. The anime's ass.
Yeah,
the
and,
manga's
he,
peak.
and he's trash as well. He can hold that too.
That's
Ooh.
crazy. That's crazy
Fucking
work.
Midoriya is cringe as fuck. I hate him.
Yeah, Deku's ass.
Deku can lick my balls too, man. Fuck that guy. That guy sucks ass, bro. What do you got then, Knight? Who's your hater?
They aren't really hot takes though, you know.
Yeah.
I think for Knight, mine was a
some
hot
of the
take, I guess.
spicy.
What do you got, man? You know what? Fucking Goku. Goku can also hold that too. I don't give a fuck.
Talk to him.
Goku fucking reeks, man. That's a dog shit character. I'm gonna
Actually-
die. I'm back. What the fuck?
High key, Naruto kind of pisses me off too.
I
say
respect
that.
it. I respect it. I respect that. That's a good shout. Fuck that guy, man. We stand on business here. All right. Worst cereal. It's gonna be different for you guys than me, so I'll let the Americans pop off here.
Oh,
Um,
I haven't tried many American cereal.
I don't like Captain Crunch.
Oh, that's fighting words. I mean, it's not my favorite, but I might have to fight you after that. That's crazy.
them some fighting words, big boy.
Yeah, I ain't for myself that. I'm a Cocoa Puff type of guy. Cinnamon Toast
I was gonna
Crunch.
say my
Frosted
number
Flakes.
one is Cocoa Krispies or Cocoa Pops if you're Australian.
Cocoa Pops, I respect it. I like it.
I'm a chocolate kind of guy.
What do you got, Knight? What do you
I
hate?
feel like Rice Krispies can feel kind of ass. Not gonna lie.
What?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I think the puffs are worse than the Krispies.
Do you like Rice Krispie bars?
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah, they
Just
got.
felt the cereal.
How do you not like-
Bruh.
How do you like the bars but not the cereal? What are you talking about?
I feel like in terms of cereal, it's worse. Like it's not a bad cereal, but it's like the worst
Okay.
cereal. You feel me?
Get this
Okay.
guy
Yeah,
outta
I
here.
get you.
It's like a
Get this guy
tier.
outta here.
What are you talking about?
That's flames also. Dude, hey, man, he did say he wanted to get some hot takes and cause some chaos in the pod, man. That's exactly what's happening.
Do you know what? Okay, this might sound super gross, but one
Here you
of my favorite like cereals to have, it's like wheat biscuits or wheat bix if you're in Australia.
go. Yep.
And with the wheat biscuits, what I would do is I'd pour the milk in and then I would microwave it
What
for like
the
a
hell?
minute, and then it gets warm, and then you basically make it into like a porridge, and then I put like a tiny little sprinkle of sugar on top to make it sweet.
Todd, you okay, man?
That
Just eat some
shit-
oats.
That it's gas.
Eat
I
some
love
oats,
it.
man. Okay, you alright, bud?
But anywho,
we're cooking here now. All right, next one. Worst video game genre.
oh, easy.
Go for
I
it.
fucking despise tower defense games.
Oh,
I hate
I
them
actually-
with a
I
passion.
love tower
this
defense.
is a
games.
Blues hater. This is a Blues hater. This is a Blues
I
hater.
cannot stand tower defense. It stresses me out too
Holy.
much.
I love tower defense. I hate racing games.
Mm. Those are fun.
I hate FPS games. I think
Yeah,
them
yeah.
shits is dick. That's dick on the ground.
Talk to him. Talk to
That's
him.
fucking chode on the road. You know what I'm saying?
Is it okay? Yeah. So you don't like. So what about third person shooting?
Nah, also just as bad.
Okay.
I hate all shooting games. They all suck. They're not good
Okay.
games.
I respect it because definitely like more modern FPS has been pretty dog shit.
It's just
I
because
agree.
every game is like, we made Call of Duty, but like anime characters, and it's and you're like, bruh, just like make something fun, make a good story. I don't know, man. If you want to have FPS in it, go for it. But it's like, it's all the same shit, man. I can't do it. I can't stand it. All right, and the last one, worst anime / manga antagonist. Okay.
Ooh.
Antagonist?
Obito.
Oh yo.
Obito was
Anyone?
so
That's
on-
rough.
once he was no longer the quote unquote Madara, he became so dog shit.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
dude.
When he was trying to be all
Kaguya.
mysterious and shit. Oh, Kaguya was bad too. Yeah.
Damn, Naruto just
Um,
covered L's today, man.
I mean, I love Naruto just as much as the next guy, but man, Naruto has some bad characters.
Yeah.
Diavolo Part 5.
Oh, really?
Nah,
Oh, yeah, I guess
guess-
kinda.
He was kind of ass. Like, I don't know. I mean, he was cool as shit. Like before you found out like his whole thing, and then I was like, damn, he's ass.
Yeah,
Like I like the Doppio. I like
yeah.
the Doppio thing, but then like
yeah.
like his motivation is like ass. It's like what's bro doing? He's just
what's
mafia
bro doing?
boss.
What the hell?
my man trying to trigger me tonight.
Yeah,
I mean, he's got a cool ass stand though.
yeah,
Let's
yeah. I
see.
like him, Kirpson.
Who was ass in Bleach? Let's see.
I haven't got enough
Nah,
Bleach.
that's
Insight.
not words. I'm going through your screen.
All right, let's quickly do it then. What's the worst One Piece antagonist then?
Oh, there's a lot. There's like Foxy, Hody.
Nah, Fox is cool, man. Come on.
Now, Hody's probably the worst.
I think
He
Hody's
had
the
terrible
worst.
He had terrible motivation, and he was weak as shit.
He got rocked by a dude underwater. Like that's fucked up, bro. Zoro almost killed him underwater. Like, what are we
it's
doing,
so
man?
dumb.
He sucked.
Yeah, I'd probably say Hody. I was gonna say Spandam. Spandam's actually like annoyingly good, so I would say he's a good antagonist.
And now he's a
Does
little.
his
Now
job.
he's the CP0 whipping boy.
I
Yeah.
love it. All right, Flame.
Yeah.
Did you have one for antagonist?
Worst antagonist. Shit. Anyone from Fairy Tail?
No, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm fighting you over that. Hell no. Bro, 80s is goated. No, don't. No.
Bro,
no,
fucking-
man.
Bro,
They're
what's
so gas.
What's
No,
what's
you
this fucking bump's name? What's this guy's name? The blonde kid and the black hair dude?
Oh, you're talking about Sting and Rogue?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, they're ass. No, they're ass.
Garbage.
No. they're
Jalal,
ass.
Jalal, garbage. Fuck
No,
Jalal.
hell no. Jalal. No, he's goaded. He's goaded. Hell no.
You know who's actually like a trash anime antagonist? Fucking Team Rocket from Pokemon. They fucking suck.
Yeah, they're ass.
No, don't hate on them.
But then they support Ash though, so you're kind of like, they're not bad. We'll take it.
And they have Wobbuffet, man. They're
Yeah,
good.
They had like 2 decades to catch fucking Pikachu, man. Like,
and
what
then
are we
Ash
talking
retired
about?
on their ass. Like, what the fuck, man? Oh, that's so funny. All right, next question from Neo X Samurai AMV, and they ask, when are we getting another bullet? Gotta check Todd's channel out for the Legends of OPTC series coming soon. Next question from triple_TS. They ask, what were your favorite movies / series growing up?
Ooh.
Movie/series.
I loved Yu-Gi-Oh anime as a kid.
That's cool.
When I was young, I used to watch Sonic X. I love
Nice.
Sonic X.
Nice.
Movie series. I used to like a lot of like the old horror movies and like King Kong and shit like that. That's what I used to watch when I was younger.
Fuck yeah.
I remember when I was really, really little, like I'm talking like under 10 years old. My favorite movie was like Happy Gilmore 1 and shout out to Happy Gilmore 2 coming out soon. And also there was like this other movie called The Little Vampire. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it.
Oh, that movie's goated. That movie's fucking goated.
I used to watch that movie so often.
I've heard of it. I just need to look it up again. What the
It had like the kid from
They're
Stuart
like
Little
in
in
Scotland.
Oh yeah. Bro, from
Yeah, the cows
2000
flying.
from 2000. Holy.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
shit's
me and,
goated.
me and my sister used to watch that all the time.
That's cool as fuck.
Oh, and School of Rock. I used to watch that a lot.
School of Rock was a cool film, man.
Yeah.
School of Rock's a good movie. That shit's
Classic.
That's a good film.
For
Oh,
me, it was like Star Wars, Peter Pan, like that 1934 cartoon. That movie's so fucking goated.
Cool.
Batman Beyond. That's the goat.
love it.
Nice.
Your flame.
What were you,
anything?
Pappy?
Oh, fucking, I don't know, man. Probably, but I look, I think I agree with School of Rock as well. That's kind of hype. That shit was so cool. I mean, like, I used to just watch, I mean, like, OG is like Pokemon. I mean, it's kind of a cop-out because it's an anime, but like,
Yeah.
Pokemon was
Yeah.
fun. Like, even like Avatar Last Airbender. I remember watching that for the first time as a kid.
Oh,
and like,
yeah.
holy
Oh,
shit.
how can I forget that?
This is cool as hell. This is a whole new world, man. Yeah, probably something like that for sure.
Nice.
Shout out Total Drama.
Oh yes, dude! Total Drama
Classic.
Island. Yeah, that shit was cool as hell, man.
Speaking of Total Drama Island, did you see that? That's gonna be Kai Cenat's next big thing.
Yeah, I think that's
He's gonna do
fucked
streamer Total Drama Island.
Nah, that's crazy.
That is.
wild.
I mean, that might be gas. That's
God. Yeah, I might have to actually watch one of his fucking
That's
streams.
what I'm saying.
I'll probably hate myself, but we'll see.
might be
Amen.
on there. What?
Whoa, no, you won't. Don't lie.
Oh yeah. Side note about like more TCG stuff. I think the Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy shit came out.
Yeah, it did.
I thought it comes
Or
out
it's
next
coming
week.
out.
I see people already opening cards.
Oh shit, Flames behind.
Maybe
We gotta go to the
maybe
shops.
pre-release. I'm not sure.
Maybe
Um,
I'm not sure.
Speaking of TCG, so I actually really quick, I went into my my card shop that I go to by my job. I'm not sure if all the shops are like this, but the set was supposed to come out the 30th. But I happened to go on their Instagram page and I saw that they had their pre-release on like Monday or Tuesday of that week. The set released on a Friday. So I was like, oh shit. I was like maybe they have it already. So I went in and I asked him, and then he's like, "Oh yeah," and he opened up like this box of 100. So the guy explained to me that they usually have like any sets that they have in the store, they usually have them before the release date comes out. But he said that specific card shop is Pokemon. I'm not sure if like they're all like that, but yeah. So apparently my card shop's part of Pokemon, so they get shit like way early and are able to release it.
Yeah, that's similar to like one of our locals. They're like because in with the One Piece card game, stores are classified into either gold, silver, or bronze, and depending on like how much product they buy, how many events that they run, they can get upgraded to a different rarity. And when they have the higher tier, they get more product and they get more product to run more events. And typically those type of stores can like sell product a little bit early and stuff like that, and they can run more pre-releases and stuff.
I saw that they were doing a raffle. It was a raffle and a tournament, I think, to get a box at MSRP. I was like, oh, that's actually pretty sick. So
that's actually wild. That like that's how crazy the community is. Raffle to buy a box at MSRP. That's crazy.
I fucking hate it here, man. I hate it here.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to pull up on a Tuesday to see if I get an MSRP box.
Right?
But yeah, I think my shop the player base over there, they're big into Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic. Like whenever I go in, I always see people playing Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic.
Mm.
So yeah, I'm gonna that's actually probably the next set I'm gonna pick up. Like I'm not gonna buy the boxes because those Magic boxes to get like the crazy cards, the boxes are like $800. So yeah, fuck that.
No, fuck that.
So I'll probably just go like snack some singles.
Fuck that, man. Hell no. All right.
Yeah.
Last question from Wankafella.
Really
as
quick.
always. Go for it. Go for it. What's up?
Oh yeah.
Talk
I
to
was just gonna say, I don't know if you guys saw, but in August they like finally did like some official announcements for like the live action One Piece like Lego sets.
I did.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
just want.
I am like a hater because why does it have to be the live action?
Yeah.
Like
agree.
I get why, but I'm also just like,
Yeah.
can't it just be like One Piece shit, man? I don't know. Like it's the same thing, I know, but it's also like, does it have to
Yeah.
be the like live action? Like Netflix probably putting that check through right now to Lego as we speak, but it's like, it kind of annoys me. But that shit looks cool as fuck though. 1,300 pieces seems like a fun night in. Build that. I'm for it.
Yeah.
All right, last question from Wankafella, so we can all fuck off. It's been too long. Hey fellas, first of all, if you guys ever come to Toronto, Canada, I'll bring you on the best soft noodle fur tour you'll ever have. All right, interesting. Secondly, my son recently celebrated International Day at his school, and his classroom represented Australia. Why this guy is so locked in with everything we do, man. At his school, it's represented Australia at his school concert with a performance of a song that apparently best represented Australia. Can you folks guess what it was? It was Tubba Nubba by the Wiggles. I don't know if that's the right one to choose there. I don't know if it was truly representative of Australia, but another class who represented India did a performance to Punjabi MC Beware of the Boys, which was spot on and representing a country. So when it comes to the following countries, what song from the country comes to mind first or best represents that country? I'll provide mine as well. All right, this might be a bit tough, but we'll just kind of roll through it either way. What country? I mean, we'll just do our countries because that's all we probably know how to do, and we'll just read his ones out. But so if I say Australia, Todd, what song comes to mind?
I mean, what he suggested
I agree.
is like probably the best pick.
I come from down under. That's what just comes to mind, man. That's it is.
Yeah.
What about
First
the
thing that
US?
comes to mind.
What about the US? That's hard.
Sweet
Party in the
home
USA.
Alabama.
Yes.
That's crazy.
What would you?
You want to
I was
hear
gonna
like,
say party in the USA.
Yo,
Miley
that's such a
I was gonna
good
say that
song.
too. I was gonna say
That's
that
a
too.
good-
I hopped up the plane at LAX with you. Like, it's such a good song, man.
No, that's so
Shout
ass.
out.
That's the first song we thought of.
Bro, that shit comes on at the club. Oh, I'm jigging. I'm getting down, man.
Yes, sir.
That's the white girl music anthem. What are we talking about, man?
God.
Waltzing Matilda is another one for Australia. Too.
Yes, that's probably what they should have sung at school.
Yeah.
At his son's school.
But
International Day.
Men at Work is probably the best call for us.
Yeah, I'd agree.
For me, for Australia, Crocodile Rock. That song's good.
Okay, I like it, man. All right, let me run through his list real quick. Australia, Men at Work, Down Under. And you guys can say if you heard these songs or not. France, Stormy, Alors on Danse. That's a good song.
Alone Dance. Yeah,
That's a good song. Japan, Miki Matsubara, Stay With Me. Mayo
what about that,
Nakatwa Itaki.
What
Korea.
about the fucking city pop song?
Goat.
The city pop song that like everyone likes.
I think that's the one, right? Stay With Me. No, that's
Is
the wrong one. There's another one. I know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, you do that. Korea, Gangnam Style by Psy. Nah, fuck that, man. It's New Jeans. I'm a New Jeans stan. It's fucking New Jeans is Korean, man. Fuck Psy. Low key though, Psy is like the whole Psy effect. I didn't realize it as a kid, man. Gangnam's a city in Korea that like no one fucked with at all, and Psy came from Gangnam. And he made Gangnam Style, and Gangnam became like the second biggest city in Korea because of that fucking song, which is just cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Like that's aura farming, bro. That's pure aura. Like, what a fucking baller. Did you find it, Todd?
So,
Yeah, Plastic Love.
That's the one. Yeah, I agree is with that one too.
so that's a Blackpink. Let's go.
Blackpink, fuck off, man. It's New Jeans, man. We're New Jeans for life here. Germany, Nena99, Luft Balloons, never heard of it.
Never heard of that.
UK, Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. Yeah, that's fair.
That's
Jamaica,
hard to beat, but
Bob Marley. Come on, dog.
UK's got some good ones though. I mean, you got like Elton John. He's got some good songs.
Yeah, good point. You got Skepta,
Like
JME. Come on, what about some UK drill, fellas? What are we doing here? You got Fred, surely Fred again. He's the goat. No, come
the
on.
tingles.
There you go. Bring him back. That's probably a better anthem than this Bohemian Rhapsody. Queen gotta hold that. Jamaica Bob Marley, that's hilarious that we just went to Bob. I'm sure there's like some OG Bob Marley. But I guess it is the first thing you thought of, so fair enough.
Yeah.
ABBA, SOS for Sweden, that's fair.
Yeah.
Sweet Caroline for the US makes so much sense. Sweet
That's a good one.
Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. And then finally my home, Canada, he said Carly Rae Jepsen, call me maybe. Okay, bud. Just
Let's
kidding, it's
go.
the national treasure. Brian Adams, Summer of 69. Oh yeah, Summer of 69, that's a
Yeah.
good song.
That's a bang.
On the OPTC side of things, I never realized how long a single Kizuna Super Boss run can take these days until this recent one where most characters I was running had an action special. Also, I realized how much faster it goes by and easier hitting those excellents are of getting smashed at a wedding. Fair enough. How do you feel about action specials now that there are more characters with them? And how would you feel if Bandai made them even stronger, but then you had to do even harder patterns rather than just taps and swipes? Choose from the best place for a food tour. This Super Boss Kizuna kind of put action specials more relevant because that little bit of extra damage actually added up to a lot more, especially with that quick Luffy hitting 100 trillion. Like if you got like if you got like a perfect, not an excellent, you do like 10 trillion less damage to that final tap, which meant you're doing like 4.5 as opposed to 5.5 trillion. So like, I think they're a lot better. I like that idea of like making the action special do so much more, but then just making it harder to actually get excellent. So like, I'm not against that at all. I think it's a cool concept, but at the same time, it takes way too fucking long. So I'm also a hater.
It depends on what your goal is, because if you're just wanting to hit 1 trillion, you actually probably